What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another edition of the Inkling Brothers podcast. This is episode 21, I believe, right now. So, how do you feel about that, guys? 21st episode. We finally made it after 3 years of struggling to keep up with doing this every single week.
We didn't really do this every single week. We fell off for a little bit the past 2 or 3 weeks. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me tell you why. Let me just come out and tell you why. I was working on another project that hopefully you guys will be seeing in a few more, and maybe hopefully before we go to Castle Point Anime Con, which, by the way, you guys remember we are going to that, so you guys will be seeing us, and we'll have a panel there. You also have some members of Team Triforce, so we're all gonna be there.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm not there.
We're all gonna be there, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be talking up some storms, but. Yeah, come check us out.
Check out the website, link in the description below to see who's going to be at the con, what time our panels are at. The schedule is officially up right now, the times are officially determined. We're having both of our Team Triforce and Ink Bros panel almost back-to-back on Sunday. It'll be in the same room. We'll have a panel, our first panel at a certain time, and then after that there's a different panel going on, and then after that will be our second panel, and then that'll be us, and then we'll be at the con all weekend. Just come around, say hello, hang out with us, all that jazz.
Yeah, it's
gonna be good.
So, and we are also going to be staying at the Hilton across the street, which is going to be really nice. Special thanks to our friend Jeff for securing that for us.
Name Jeff.
Gonna be staying exactly in room 32B for those curious.
Wait.
Yeah, so if you want to stalk
did you just tell them what room we were staying in?
I don't even know what the actual room is. I'm just saying,
bruh.
I thought it was funny that you were like, oh, we're staying at the Hilton across the street,
bruh.
We're staying at this room. Also, to be fair, you're the one who's always like, nah, guys, he lives on Fordham Road.
Yeah, but Fordham Road's big, bro.
It's not that big.
It is pretty huge.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Also, they're gonna put pieces together with our video footage, but whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully release that project this week. It's still coming along.
How's that coming along, by the way?
Slowly but surely, but happening.
I've seen some of what he's working on so far, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm about halfway through it. Super fun. I won't tell you guys what it is just yet. But it's super fun, and it's just mostly for us to have a little cool time together. So hopefully it'll be coming out this week or next week. As of this recording, it's April 11th. By the way, everybody, it is 11:16 p.m. If you guys want to
play the game,
you can actually do it this time.
There won't be any daylight saving screw up.
Not this time. But yeah, so we're just here, and we're gonna have a good time.
Yep.
So look forward to that, and we'll have obviously up until then we'll still continue to have a weekly podcast. So look out.
It's good to be back doing another one of these again. So
we have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Let's do some little introductions before we move on with the show. So first of all, my name is Ray, also known as Meatloaf Man. I'm the Purple Squid of the Inkling Brothers podcast.
And I'm Eric.
And it's only us two. Definitely no third person here.
And I'm Mr. Mosby.
You're running in the holes, boys.
All right. No, actually, my name is
Lorenzo the Blue Squid.
I'm Bob Iger.
I thought you were gonna say you were Bulby.
Slap, slap, slap. Clap, clap, clap. No, you want to know something? So, fun fact: I've been watching Gotham lately, and it was kind of funny because one of the lines that Harvey Bullock says is during the climax of the second season, or the first half of the second season, is he says, "Oh yeah, this place is actually like a Chinese slap joint," right? Which means it's. I didn't know what that meant at first. I kind of guessed what it meant, but after a while, I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna Google it to make sure. So I looked it up. And when I... Hello, Doritos.
Doritos? What?
No, I can hear Eric chomping at his Doritos.
It's not Doritos.
Damn!
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'll stop.
No.
It's not Chips Ahoy either. What? That's a cookie.
No, I said what chips are it?
Oh no, this is just dry cereal.
Oh,
Right.
damn, we were all up.
It's not even chips at all.
Alright, but yeah, so I looked up slap joint. And the first thing that comes up is Bulby's slap clap. Slap clap clap.
Oh my god, I
Trap
remember that
remix
from Jimmy Neutron.
for 10 hours. And I'm like, what the hell? There's a
Alright,
trap
we
remix?
need to put that
Yo.
on the website.
Wait, what website?
What?
Why is it called? What website?
The
On
Jimmy
the Nickelodeon
Neutron
website, dude.
We're gonna hack the Nickelodeon website and put Bulby.
I thought it was obvious what I was talking about. That's why I was confused and didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta put that on the Nickelodeon website, just non-stop as you're on it. Just slap, clap,
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 clap.
clap.
That would have been a perfect April Fool's joke. Just Bulby slap background music the whole time.
Yeah.
And again, that would have driven attention away from the website.
Yeah. It's slap joint. So anyways, yeah, what a slap joint is, it's an Asian massage parlor. That's it. It's just like a Chinese massage parlor where things like
They slap, clap your joints.
yeah. Yeah. By the way, I do not remember how I did not remember how fucking bloody and like gory Gotham really was. I mean, you know, it's like it is definitely like Gotham level like disturbing sometimes. Like it's just really interesting. I don't want to get into that too much, I guess, right now, because we do. I don't know if you guys want to talk about this now or later. Hello.
Sorry.
Do you guys want to talk? Do you guys want to talk about this now, or you want to talk about other things now?
Talk about what now?
Gotham.
Sure. I don't really have much to say on it because I haven't seen it in a million years. But you've been watching it recently, so.
Yeah. So, I was looking for some sort of, like, thing to have in the background. Oh, by the way, hi, I'm Royal Du Lorenzo. I'm the blue squid.
I thought you introduced yourself already.
No, I didn't. I forgot. Yeah, so I'm the blue squid here on the Inkling Brothers podcast. Welcome to another episode. I wanted to talk a little bit about Gotham. This is a show that I watched, like, 5 years ago? 4 years? Yeah, 5 years ago when it first came out.
Did it really come out that long ago?
Yeah, 2014. Fuck. And I loved it when I first started watching it. And I was just like, wow, this is actually really well made. And then, you know, obviously, viewership kind of declined after the first season because, you know, people, you know, they take too long to come out with the second season. It took like a whole year or something like that for it to come out for the next season. You know, not like shows compared to like Grey's Anatomy, which kind of like, you know, comes out in like 6 months after the end, or 3 or 4 months after the end of the last one. So it, you know, viewership kind of declined by then, and then it just over the years just continued to decline, despite how good it was in quality. It's been really good, and so I decided, you know, I like finding things that I want to watch, and I was trying to find something that I could watch and just kind of follow. I haven't finished Punisher yet, even though I really want to, and we'll probably...
Oh, Punisher Season 2?
Yeah, I have to get
Did you start it?
I started it, on, like, the second episode, I think.
Okay.
I have to go back and finish it, and so when I finish it, I do want to talk about it, so maybe, like, hopefully next week? But anyways, it was good timing because I just found out also that Gotham's final series finale, we're already in the final season, the series finale, and apparently where they introduced Joker and a lot of other It'll be like a grand finale kind of thing, is actually on April 25th. So it is, which is actually, that's the day that Infinity War.
I thought you were about to say Infinity Stone.
That's the day that Endgame comes out, and we all have
Infinity
tickets.
Endgame.
We all have tickets to go see Endgame, which was, let me tell you, the battle that I went through to get those fucking tickets. It was terrible. So we wanted to go see it in IMAX, right? And there was a 30-minute wait to get on the website to get tickets to the IMAX showing. And we were going to go IMAX because we wanted to, go out with a bang. I mean, you're not wrong. Fuck is bang, so. But we want to go out with the last 10 years with a bang. And so I waited online, and when I finally got to the website, and they finally let me in, I asked for 4 tickets. Turns out, the only tickets that were left were wheelchair seats. And I'm just like, damn it. And we can't,
I guess we gotta bust our kneecaps.
Yeah, so we can't really take them. So I started trying to look for other seats. Thankfully, once you cross the queue line, you don't have to wait for that much longer. So after that, I couldn't get IMAX seats, so I kept on refreshing on other times and other showings. Most of them were empty. They were all sold out. I was like, damn it. And then I finally found one in Realty 3D. Took me about half an hour to get there and refreshing the page and trying to make sure. So at the end, I probably waited about 45 minutes in total, including the second time that I came around. And I was able to get all 4 tickets sitting together. So it was not bad. But it was kind of crap in that there was such a huge line and that all the tickets are sold out for pretty much the first few days. I'm not surprised. Yeah, which is interesting. I mean, it breaks some records there, because I think the last time that I remember a movie selling out on opening day like that, surprisingly, was Kung Fu Panda 2.
A movie that Lawrence hates. He thinks it's terrible, by the way.
Yeah. I went to go see it tried to go see it with my folks. On one of those, at a Clearview Cinemas out in Yonkers, when Optimum used to offer free ticket Tuesdays, or $5, something like that. It was either really cheap ticket Tuesdays or $2 ticket Tuesdays. Anyways, you got 2 tickets for a really cheap price, and you had to buy a third one. So we were gonna go see Kung Fu Panda. There was a huge line to get in, and as far as I know, it was sold out everywhere else, which is very surprising. But we just ended up coming the following week to go see it. I wasn't really all that in a rush. I was a little kid, so I didn't care. But yeah, that was a very interesting experience. But we got it for the Thursday, and we're gonna go see it. We're all gonna go use the bathroom before we go watch it.
Are we still talking about Kung Fu Panda 2 here?
No. Now I'm talking about Endgame. But
great movie, by the way, Kung Fu Panda 2. Don't know what Lawrence is talking about.
I thought you were gonna say great movie, by the way, about Endgame. I'm like, bro, you saw it already?
No, I'm talking about Kung Fu Panda 2. Great movie. Don't know what Lawrence is talking about when he talks about how bad it is.
I think I like the first one better.
I mean, that's you then.
Yeah. But yeah, Endgame is gonna be really fun. It's a 3-hour plus movie, so we're gonna kind of cool it with the drinks and refreshments, because we're not trying to pee during the movie.
We go to pee in the middle of Endgame, and then Kevin Feige goes, "You cheated yourself. You achieved the hollow victory." It's sad that you don't realize this.
Goddamn, Kevin Feige, why you do that to me?
It's such bullshit that they're like, "No, we're not gonna give you an intermission." I was like, "What?"
Are they I kept hearing that they actually would, but I'm not really sure.
No, apparently it's just been confirmed. I don't know if it was today, but it was confirmed that there will be no intermission.
Oh man, it says beware.
And to
Avengers
add insult to
Endgame.
injury, they even also said that there's no good moment
No,
to get up and take a piss.
Are you serious? That's
so I'm
terrible.
like, fine. I guess I'll fucking piss in my empty soda bottle, asshole.
That's the fucking say. That's the only solution.
Oh my god, yeah, it says beware.
Either that or Lawrence wants me to do something else, but that's between me and him.
Beware, Avengers Endgame won't have an intermission, and Kevin Feige says you won't find a good time to run out to the bathroom.
Yeah, and I'm
What
like, you
the
gotta
hell?
be kidding me, you asshole. Why not give an intermission?
Oh my god. It even, like, there are freaking articles that say Avengers Endgame officially a 3-hour bladder buster. So, make a plan. It's 3 hours and 58 seconds of Marvel.
Thanos snaps his fingers one more time, and then half the people in the theater don't have to use the bathroom anymore. You're just gonna have
because
to
they're
pray that
dead?
you're in that half.
But wait, is it because he's making the piss disappear, or do people pee their pants when he snaps his fingers?
I would hope that he's making the piss disappear.
So, it was supposed to be 3 hours and 2 minutes, but they were like, yeah, we sped up the credits. So now it's 3 hours and 58 seconds. Wow. What a plan. It says, oh, still a 3-hour
So what
film
you're saying
is a
is-
first for Marvel and might require a bio break, even for those who absolutely hate the thought of missing any dialogue. Few people know more about movie bathroom breaks. There is apparently a mobile app that recommends the best times to get up and answer nature's call during a movie. It's called Run Pee. Gardner used Run Pee data to compare the lengths of all MCU movies dating back to the first film,
What?
Iron Man, which is 2 hour and 6.
I
2
know
hours
it's
and 6
Iron Man. I'm talking about the contents of the article.
Oh, I don't know. The
What's
trend
Iron
is
Man?
definitely
What?
toward longer
Iron Man was
MCU
the
movies,
first?
but that is an inevitable consequence of the stories involving more and more characters. Wow. Okay. So, what do you guys think?
I'm kind of upset. I guess we're just not gonna have to drink much soda while we watch.
Yeah, which is gonna
be
suck
safe.
because I love drinking something while I'm like, you know.
Either that or experience the most intense pain in
Of
the span
blood.
of 3 hours of your life.
All right, but like the last time I did that, like me, what was it? What was the movie we went to go see? You and I. Was it Captain Marvel? It was Captain Marvel.
You and me went out
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah.
the bathroom for that.
There was also, you told us during Infinity War you went out to pee
Yeah.
while Gamora and Star-Lord were talking to each other on the
Which
ship.
was fine, I think, because I didn't think that was that much of an important scene. I came back and they were still kissing. So, I mean, that was a
Yeah, they were kissing that entire time. You didn't know that?
It was a 2-minute conversation or something
break.
like that. So, like, if it's a 2-minute conversation, I'm gonna go use the bathroom because, like, I don't, like, I
That
care.
conversation was not as long as I remember it being.
Yeah, I care, but, like, goddamn, I had to use the bathroom. Okay? Like, at that point, it's like, do I care about their romance or care about my bladder exploding? I think I care about, I care about my bladder exploding, so. I didn't really care.
But it's Endgame, so I'm like, I guess I'll just fucking either try and hold it in, not drink much, maybe piss in a bottle. Who knows?
I don't even, how are we even gonna do, is it illegal? It's illegal to, like,
It's what?
It's illegal to do that, though.
To piss in a bottle in the movie theater?
Yes.
Is that a law?
It's not illegal if you don't get caught.
Bruh, it's public indecency!
No,
There's
illegal if you
gonna
don't
be
get caught.
stories of people doing that for Endgame. Like, let's be real.
Alright, yeah, but that's what happened with Pee Wee Herman.
That's
thought he
'cause
got caught in a
and
sex
he was
theater.
doing something entirely different.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? That's a completely different story, you idiot.
I think that that's worse!
Yeah, so why are you comparing it?
No, I'm saying, like, I think
Oh
it's
man, I littered. Lawrence
Why
comes
are you
in.
thinking
Wow,
that?
what are you, the next Hitler? Like, bruh, what?
No, I said I think it's worse that, like, if you get caught in a movie theater, like, trying to piss in a bottle.
You're saying
If
it's
you
worse
get
to get
caught-
caught pissing in a bottle than
Well-
getting caught, like, at a porn theater?
He was in a porn theater doing that, I think, like,
Yeah, he was
Okay, well,
masturbating.
yeah.
at least
You're saying it's worse to get caught for the piss, but not for the
it
masturbation.
wasn't a public theater, Lawrence.
Public theater, it's all public!
No. I need to know. You're actually arguing that it's worse to get caught for the piss, but not for the masturbation.
No, I'm just saying that because there might be kids in the room!
At least you're getting caught for
You
like
won't-
a
there won't be-
reasonable.
No, you were absolutely
Oh my
arguing that
God.
before. Don't try and change
No,
it and be like,
there's
nah,
no-
man, I'm just saying
There's
kids.
no kids in a porn theater.
But what if there's no?
Oh my god. All right, but
I
yeah.
feel like
Also,
like
if you
jerking
don't
off in
get
public
caught-
is worse than pissing in public. Just saying. I don't think they're on
I
the
think
same
wasn't
it
it
was
an
level.
empty
open at
theater
that
though?
point.
It was an empty theater where he got caught, right?
How'd he get caught if it was an empty theater?
There was somebody
Exactly.
that I think it was a security guard that came in and
If it was an
found
empty
him.
theater, how do we know about it?
I think it was a
Who's on
security
empty
guard
theater?
that came in and caught him. What's his name? Ruben, Paul Ruben, right?
I thought you were about to say Ruben Stutter.
Yes, Paul Rubens. There we go.
That's the name of the guy who caught him.
No, that's the name of Pee Wee.
Oh,
That's the name of the guy. No, it's not, Ray.
I thought they immortalized the security guard's name in history because of
Yeah,
the,
see, that's what it was. It
incident.
was an empty theater, and during a random police inspection, a detective who had observed Rubens detained
A random
him.
police inspection of all times to have a random inspection.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. It was.
He was jerking off at the wrong time.
Also, for the kind of theater that it is, what did they expect, to happen?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just you don't really. It's not that you expect it to happen, but like they're not like at a public movie theater. That's what I
I'm not
mean.
how we're debating this.
I'm not really debating. I'm just like
No, I know.
I feel like it's more.
not a theory,
I'm not
it's-
gonna say it's
not-
more accepted.
I understand
I
that.
just like
I feel
how
like
we
I
got
don't-
to this
I-
from Andy.
I'm trying to put forward my thought as in like, yeah, it's
Look, here's my thing though.
It's terrible
Here's
what
my-
he did.
No. Here's my thing though. I get that it's like secluded and all that, like because obviously not many people go to the porn theater. But my deal is, why would he go to a porn theater for that stuff in the first place?
I don't, maybe,
Like
I
just
don't know
get
if that's
just,
what
like
he
just get a
wants.
DVD or something.
But I think this was in the
Go
90s
online.
though.
That's why I said get a DVD or a VHS or whatever.
What
He
do you
didn't
think
have
the
one.
internet was made for?
Well, he was Pee
They
Wee
didn't have-
Herman. You're right.
You're telling me they didn't have porn VHSs, really?
No, I'm just saying. Wait a minute. No, he's Pee Wee Herman. Never mind. He does have that.
VHS? Yeah, he has VHSs. I think lots of people in the 90s had VHS
But
players.
see,
Herman's
my
complete
thing is,
collection.
I'm not saying. Yeah, obviously that's wrong of him to do. I'm not at all
No,
arguing.
I
that
don't
it
think
is.
it's wrong at all of him to masturbate.
No,
Everyone
I
fucking
know
does
that.
it. I'm saying he should have just done it on his own time and not in a
No.
theater where someone
Of
could have
course,
caught him.
of course. That part I actually agree. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that like I feel like it's worse. It is worse to get caught at like a movie theater than like at a porn theater because at a porn theater, just like first off, there's not as many people. That's one, but two, it's kind of like that's like I don't want to say it's kind of expected or something like that, but like
Are you saying it's expected because it's porn?
yes, a little bit. Like in
Just
that.
don't go to a porn theater.
I mean, yeah, but that goes
I
back
like the
to
way you said
him.
that.
That goes back to him, though. I'm talking about like the setting, just the setting, right? It's worse there. But I'm saying
Was it normal porn or was it child porn? I can't remember.
I don't
Bro,
think.
what?
Okay, I don't think it was that much.
I don't think they would show that at that kind of theater.
Yeah, I think it.
Right.
it
I
wasn't.
think I think I'm mixing him up with something else. There was a big celebrity sort of like him that got caught with child pornography, but that's probably a different thing.
Yeah,
But
Nah,
yeah,
nah,
he definitely got caught at a
that
porn theater.
incident aside, I believe he's clean.
yeah,
That one incident.
yeah.
No, I love Pee Wee Herman. It's just
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd agree with that. Like what? I feel like getting caught masturbating is worse. Period. Like I get
Oh,
that
no.
it's a sex
worse.
theater.
No, obviously it's
but-
worse, but it's not like.
But like if
but
you
here's
get
my
caught
thing,
for
right?
that, even if it's a sex theater, like your reputation's gonna go
No,
downhill. It
I
doesn't matter
agree.
that like you're supposed to.
Right, but here's the thing, right? It's like, I want you to kind of think about it
Like
this way, right?
here's the
let's
thing.
Say,
like
let's say you
like,
got
no,
caught.
like here no.
Let's say you got caught doing that in a public movie theater, right, where there might be kids in the same theater, or in like an adult theater, right? What is worse? Like that. I feel like at the end, like he pleaded no contest, right? That's why he didn't go to jail. right?
No contest.
He got arrested. He went to trial, and then like nothing really happened at the end, right? He just kind of like stepped away from public eye, and he's like, nah, I'm just gonna stay away for now, right? And then, but like, if you did that in like, let's say a public movie theater, right, where like there are a bunch of people who can see you, including kids, right?
I honestly never really see kids at these movies, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Go
it's
on.
like public at that point you could actually get charged for public indecency, right? Like that's why if you're caught peeing in the street by a police officer, they're gonna arrest you for public indecency.
Indecent exposure is a class.
Yeah.
I just feel like getting caught masturbating is worse than getting caught peeing. Is what I'm saying.
Oh no,
and it's kind of like you were saying
true.
the opposite.
No, that's true. Of course,
agree,
getting caught doing that, like they're two different things, right? You know, one of them will get you charged as a child predator, and the other one is like, well, as a sexual predator, and the other one will get you just kind of like an indecent exposure kind of like deal. Yeah. But that's kind of what I mean. That like, it's a very interesting thing. So back to Avengers. Hopefully, like we have to
masturbating and
we have to figure out. I mean, we're gonna have to figure out how we're going to deal with this. Honestly, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Figure out an NFL level game plan. Like, all right, guys, so here's the plan. Here is the theater layout, and we're gonna move in at this point and that point.
Yeah, no, like I mean, we really just need to like, I don't know. I feel like we all need to just kind of get there. You know, how are we going to? How is this going to work out? Hello, how is this going to work out?
What, the peeing thing?
Yes.
We can't really plan for the unpredictable, Lawrence.
Like I said, I think we're just gonna have to not drink much soda while we watch.
Yeah. Well,
either that or try and piss in a bottle and don't get caught.
All right then. No, I'm kidding.
If you get caught,
guys, please
don't
do
at
that.
that point.
Guys, please
don't try it. But
don't actually do that. We didn't tell you.
Don't
to do
actually.
that.
Yeah, we're not endorsing that. Don't do it.
Don't do it, please. But yeah, just we're gonna have to figure. We'll let you guys know what we do, what we end up doing, and we'll update you because we kind of want to know what we're gonna do also. But yeah, I think back to toe. I mean yeah.
Did you just say back to toes?
Into armpits too.
I thought he said back to Toho.
That's I mean, honestly, that's basically the same thing.
Yeah,
back to toes, back to Toho.
TVA.
Yeah, everyone is saying that it's just a bad idea that they're not going to have an intermission. I really wish they had one. Like
I get that it's not standard for movies. It's standard for like plays and stuff, but like
that's going to be weird because then they're going to have to find a certain
Titanic
point
had an intermission.
Oh, it did?
No,
A long time ago, yeah. Sound of Music had an intermission.
No, but like, listen, because the thing is that they're gonna have to find a certain specific good point in the movie where there's no music transition interloping between two different scenes, going from one scene to the next, just one completely clean cut where they can put an intermission for like, I don't know, 10 or 20 minutes, and then they're gonna have to figure out a way to like, you know, make that flow well in like home releases and all that. So I guess they figured it's not really worth the trouble. Let's just
I don't think
release
really
it.
it's much
It'd be hilarious if
just
like
find a
all they
scene.
literally did was like, you said how long was the movie again?
3 hours and 58 minutes. Sorry, 58 seconds.
What? I was about to say, Jesus. 4 hours. If there was a 4-hour movie that was like, nah, no mission, I'd actually tell the director to go fuck himself at that point. But
at least it's not
okay.
Peter Jackson's King Kong, to be fair.
So it'd be funny if like to put in an intermission, they put no effort whatsoever and literally put it in at the halfway point.
Oh
Like
my
they
God,
put it in
yeah.
at an hour, 30 minutes, and 20. You said 58 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah, 29 seconds. Like they put it at exactly that point, and it doesn't fit at all. Like in the middle of Iron Man's line, they cut it for an intermission, and they're like, "Whoa, what kind of pause is that?"
I feel like there might
And then when
be
they
a
resume it,
scene
what are you
like
talking about?
there might be a scene where like maybe oh yeah we're gonna wait to see what's going on with Thor and Rocket or something like that. And, like they cut to or like even in before Thor. I'm sorry, not Thor. Before fucking Iron Man and Nebula get back to
Yo,
Earth.
what if for the intermission, it's not, they don't even say it's an intermission, but just they just have 20 minutes of like Tony and Nebula chilling in the ship as they go back to Earth, and there's complete silence, no conversation. They're just sitting down, and there's like, all right, this is the time. We have to go use the bathroom, and then
Oh my God, yeah.
with no warning, there's like an indicator that goes up like, you are now arriving at Earth.
What if like the actors in the movie themselves like tell the audience, "Okay, time for the intermission." Like as let's say Tony's about to die, and as his head is about to get chopped off or something, he just looks to the crowd and goes, "Time to go to the bathroom," and then they pause.
What if? All right, now hear me out on this.
Galaxy
right?
brain theory.
What if there actually is an intermission, but Kevin Feige and the Russos are just telling us that there isn't, but there actually is.
Shut up.
Oh come on, they have a history of like destroying.
Those are movie details. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, maybe
That'd be really dickish if they're like, "We'll lie about not having an intermission." It's like, no, that's something you disclose immediately.
Shit.
Fucking wow. Yeah, okay,
Imagine
sure. They pull a
imagine
fast
they-
one on us and give us an intermission just to like fool us. Like that's something that really we need to be fooled on. Okay, makes sense.
Imagine they release a new trailer for the movie, and in it there's like fake footage that they made up for like an intermission section, and it turns out it's not actually in the movie,
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
like how they usually do.
I'm really excited, but I think we should do a breakdown for the movie next. Like what like all of our favorite theories and stuff like that next week. What do you guys think?
No,
Okay, we'll do it next week.
I guess my
Wait, what
opinion
did you-
doesn't matter.
Bruh.
Okay.
What'd you say though?
No, like we should actually do like an Avengers Endgame kind of like a prep thing, maybe like next week.
Nah,
No?
no,
Why?
no.
Why? Wow.
Because I'm hosting next week, and I don't want that. So there you go. That's why.
All right. Y'all heard it
like-
here. Yeah. Y'all heard it here, folks.
I like how Eric's like just all of a sudden, because of that, he claims the ring for next week.
He
To be
claims the
fair,
right
it's
for
been a
host.
while since I've hosted, and aren't you hosting this one, Ray?
This is my first time hosting.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, next week, Erica's going to be hosting. So,
And
I'll
I'm
look
saying
forward to
fuck
that.
Avengers. We're talking about other stuff.
okay.
The king is back.
The king is back, baby. Yeah, but I guess we'll
There's-
talk about Avengers.
Part of it, honestly, is because there's so many that it's just like, whatever. Like, the discussion's just gonna end up being like, here's this theory, here's this other one, here's this
Just
other one.
today-
We're gonna be going on for like 3 hours. Here's this 85th one,
it's
and then we're
funny
like,
you say
all right,
that.
guys, out of those 85 theories, which one do you think is most likely? He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna go
None of
see the
them are
movie and see what happens.
Yeah.
It's funny because we talk about this just today. I was watching this video talking about how you know the whole 14,501 like possibilities,
Yeah.
and like they only win in one of them, and the guy was theorizing that the reason why they don't win all of them except for one is because in each one the Soul Stone keeps bringing Thanos back even if they kill him.
Wow.
Like he argues
Alright.
that Thor actually killed him in Wakanda with that axe stab, but then the Soul Stone actually brought him back. Like he actually survived that.
Oh,
tunnel.
okay. Okay, that makes sense. So like even in that scenario, like even in most scenarios, Thanos will still come back, pretty much.
Yeah, And that the one way that they can win is if they somehow figure out a way to make the Soul Stone trade allegiances from Thanos to the Avengers.
Oh, I get it. That makes sense because the Soul Stone
which
right
leads
now.
up to like who's gonna die. Yeah.
That makes sense. What even is the power of the Soul Stone?
I forget.
To suck toes more efficiently.
Yeah. Because, like, you know, the Mind Stone,
Maybe
Vision
sends
had
your
it.
soul to the Shadow Realm.
The Time Stone obviously controls time. The Space Stone, was that like a? It's like a teleportation thing, right?
Did you guys hear that the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG rules are literally stating
Oh
that
yeah, I saw
people
this.
need to go take showers? Like they
Yeah.
will literally not let you
Yeah.
in unless you're showered and like
Also,
hygienic.
Good.
There's a rule. There's a rule saying
Some of
that
these
you
people
cannot be
don't shower.
at a tournament. Like you can't be drunk or you can't be on drugs.
I mean that one's obvious, like the
That's
drinking
obvious,
and
yeah.
drugs
But it's
thing.
funny that
But
they
like
have to make it a
the
rule.
the
because
shower
people
one
actually
is what
argue
gets
about
me
it.
because I just love that they actually have to come out and make that an official rule. Like
Well,
that's
you know,
somehow
that's
not
good.
common decency by these people.
It's good
Also-
because every time Ray and I go to frickin' conventions, like
Yeah.
we smell good things and then we smell really crappy things. And it's
Hey man, I hope y'all have a lot of fun at CPAC then.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be like one of those
It's at every
one of those
single
cartoons
convention.
where like I'm just okay. I'm doing my thing, which is why I can't go, and I just wonder, it's like, man, I wonder what Ray and Lawrence are up to at CPAC, and then the camera just switches to them, and they're just like dying because of the bad stench.
It's bad stench and bad breath. People don't know how to brush your teeth. People don't know how to put deodorant on and take showers before they go there.
How
It's
do you
like-
get up in the
I
morning?
banish you to the shower realm.
You're right though.
Dead.
I just brought that up because I thought that was fucking hilarious. Like, it's a constant meme in the Smash community how so many Smash players just don't shower.
Don't fucking take showers.
So the fact that the
Disgusting.
Yu-Gi-Oh TCG literally had to make a rule that said, fucking
Take a shower, you motherfuckers.
shower, use deodorant, make sure you're clean, or else we're not letting you in. The fact that they have to come out and say that is just mind-blowing.
This is
Nerds
bullshit,
fucking
man.
suck
Nobody
in this day and
Yu-Gi-Oh
age.
anime takes showers.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's just like literally fucking shower. It's not
Also,
that
apparently,
hard.
on
Take
the
5
subject of-
minutes. You
On
know,
the
and
subject
like
of-
I'm gonna get a lot. Sorry, I'm gonna get a lot of people
okay.
who are gonna tell me, "Oh, showers are privileged and stuff like that." No, it's not. Like, guys, please, go shower. There,
It takes like 15 minutes tops to shower.
Yeah. Like
It's
there
not-
are places if you really if you don't have a shower at home or you can't afford a shower, there are places
can't afford
in
a
this.
shower.
There are places.
Fucking
well,
jump
first
into
off,
Hudson.
First off,
That's better.
if you're going to a convention, you have and you don't own a shower. Your priorities are out of whack, bro. Just let me tell you that.
It's honestly fucked up because, like, there's a ton of people there. Like, you're gonna be selfish and not shower? It's like, they can handle it. It's like, okay.
They can handle it.
Yeah. It's annoying.
I understand
God.
some people who can't, right? Like obviously people who are homeless and
Well, then don't go.
stuff like that, right?
Yeah, don't go then.
Obviously, if that's you, your priorities are out of whack. Don't go, right? But
Like, if you can't even afford your own shower, why are you going to a convention?
How can you not even afford your own shower, though? Just go to a friend's place to shower then.
Go to a friend's place, like how freaking that guy from Zoe 101 was
And then the problem here, I don't have friends. It's like, well, I don't know what to
well,
tell you then.
sucks to be you.
Like, what do you want from me?
that's exactly what I'm saying. Just like, at this point, just like figure out something. But at the end of the day, these people need to learn how to shower because we are all like we're going to be really close to you, and you are going to be just airing your entire smell all up on us. I don't want that. I don't want to see this. I don't want to smell you. Just no.
I don't want to talk to you, if that's the case.
Exactly. I just don't want I don't want to deal with you if that's the way you're going to show up to me.
That should be considered like an instant loss. If if it's clear you didn't take a shower, it's like get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. And I don't know.
Take a bath or take a hike.
I'm really glad that that they instilled that rule, honestly, because
Yeah,
and
for
I
real.
can't
Yeah.
and I cannot wait till like conventions start doing that. Like,
Right.
I mean, I feel like they won't do it because
Most of them are doing it now. Like, it's like
they
a
just
little,
no, but they just put a little note that says, "Guys, please shower," but that's it.
like, it's
Guys, please.
common sense.
No, really, like go to like on New York Comic Con's website.
Please.
There is actually like a thing about like explore. I think it's either in the explore tab or something. No, it's actually anyways, every year they send it out like a tips thing for New York Comic Con, and they always say, guys, please shower, because there's going to be so many people. You're going to be right next to a lot of people, and they're all going to like smell you, and we don't want to, like, they're just saying, like, we don't want to smell that, and they don't want to smell that. And I'm sure if you smelled someone else, unless you're into that and you like that,
Oh my
then
god.
then you should really shower, And even like Liberty, they also say, guys, please shower. Everyone says it, but still people don't do it. At this, and another thing is, like, obviously halitosis. People need to learn how to fucking brush your teeth, or like get some Listerine. I have like one of those like little things that like I share with these guys all the time.
it. We share it.
Yeah,
share a lot
we
of
have this
things.
like we have these like this little like Banaka kind of like Listerine thing, which I have in like bulk. I love having them because it's like, even if you brush your teeth in the morning and in the night, right? Sometime during the day, your breath is gonna be in that like
Stank.
middle ground. Yeah, it's gonna be in that middle ground where it's not, pleasant. So like I have that just to counteract that, especially when I'm like at work or something like that, or after I eat when I'm at work on break or something like that. I always have that to save my life, Yeah, but that's kind of my thing. Yeah, it's just kind of disgusting.
Speaking of,
How often do you guys shower?
I mean, like,
once in the morning, once in
pretty
the night.
much, yeah.
No. What about you? What about you, Ray?
What? You keep getting cut out.
What about you, Ray?
Like every day,
No, but like how often every day?
like once.
Okay, I do it twice. What about you, Eric?
I do it once.
Once?
I usually do it at night too.
Mm.
Because I like to go to
Yeah,
sleep
usually at
like
night.
clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's just kind of that. Like, I like to go to bed like that, and then I like to wake up before I go to work or whatever, like smelling good.
I just asked because I swear I remember reading that you actually don't even have to take a shower every day to
and you also don't
be
have to
hygienic.
put shampoo every day. Apparently.
Oh,
I feel like
I use shampoo
families
every
that
time
would
I
use-
shower.
Yeah, I use shampoo every time. I put soap every time.
There's like families that would take baths like 3 times a day.
No, that's.
I mean, in
that's
certain
fine.
countries, you kind of have to. In DR, I would take showers all the damn time because of
yeah.
how hot it could get.
I also know
But
people who bring their toothbrushes with them to like
In my
brush their
internship,
teeth.
a lot of the people that I work with, they bring their toothbrushes and they brush their teeth like in the bathroom and stuff.
Mm.
But yeah, like I remember reading somewhere that like apparently it's fine if you take a shower like once every 2 days or something like that. So like this discussion, it made me think about that. So it's like, come on, guys, you don't even have to shower every day, just every like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I mean,
at the least.
Yeah, but honestly, if you're that lazy, don't like take it just once every 2 days. I've heard that rule too, and I won't say I haven't been guilty of it in the past when I was in like.
I mean, it's
when I
not
was in
even
college.
something to be guilty of. There are going to be some days you're probably not going to be able to shower.
Yeah, like when I'm in college, just like whenever I'm like doing work until.
Because yeah,
really
there
late,
have been
I'm just
some
like,
days
I'm not
where
gonna do that,
Because, like, let's say you're traveling. If you're traveling a lot, obviously you're not going to shower. Like, I've gone to DR so late to the point where I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to shower. I got here at like 3 a.m. I'm going to bed. It's late. Stuff like that.
I don't blame you, yeah.
But yeah, I just brought that up because I remember reading that article way back. Like, oh, that's interesting. You actually like, yeah, you don't really need to shower every day. You could just shower like every 2 days and it's fine. So
Yeah.
like, and then this Yu-Gi-Oh thing came up, and I'm like, come on, guys, it's not even every day. It's not that hard.
It's really not
15
that
minutes
hard.
out of your day.
Not even 15.
15 minutes out of every 2 days.
Just 5.
Yeah, 5.
Like, if you're really that lazy, take 5 minutes. Take off your clothes, put some water in you. Like, that's it.
No, man.
Yeah,
Go to the
Yu-Gi-Oh,
99-cent
too.
store. If you can't afford soap, go to the 99-cent store.
You can
Also,
afford
if you
all
can't
these
afford
expensive
soap,
trading
you
cards,
can't
but
afford
you can't
shampoo.
afford a
You do
bath.
not need to go to an anime convention. What the hell is wrong with you?
You can afford all these expensive trading cards, but not a bath.
Ray, stop roasting them, please. Ray, please. They don't need that. They already smell.
You crying for them? What the hell?
That's
Something I
hilarious.
did want to mention earlier is that speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh rules that were recently implemented, apparently there's this new weird rule that's out now that apparently you don't need to show your hand to your opponent to confirm something. Like, if you theoretically drew all 5 pieces of Exodia, you don't need to show it to them. You just win like that. You don't need to show them the actual pieces. So there's this video some dude made where like someone was hypothetically just like doing all these different like moves in the game and these first turn kills and like, oh yeah, I just win because like I have these cards. Well, let me see them. Nah, I'm not gonna show
No.
it to you. It's in the rules. I don't need to show you. I'm like, what kind of stupid rule is that? Like, you no longer need to show your opponent your hand to confirm something.
But yeah, we got on a tangent there because I just wanted to bring that up. What were we talking about again? Was it fucking
So Avengers Endgame
Endgame?
comes
Yeah.
out at the end of April.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I find that rule very interesting. It means that tiny me, when I was in Toys R Us, could have actually, like, finessed on that guy. And been like, yeah, I have all 5 pieces of Exodia. Show me! No.
Bitch,
I win.
where's my prize?
That's hilarious. I can't even tell. It's pretty fun.
I love how on that subject, I know we have to get back to Avengers, but like I love how there's still like people who don't really play. You don't even have to be a competitive player, but just people who don't really play the trading card game like that, who just think, oh, all I need are the god cards and Exodia, and I can do whatever I want to be the #1 duelist in the world. And then they go to an actual regional with Exodia or whatever in their deck, and then it's like, good luck actually trying to win your first duel over there, because like chances are you're not gonna fucking draw the exact cards you need at the exact moment. Just people thinking that like actual anime logic is like applied to the card game as well as like, oh, I just gotta believe in the heart of the cards, and then you just draw whatever cards you need. So that's how it works apparently.
Oh, that's how
Like-
that works? Can you tell me how Pot of Greed works though?
Man, that's impossible. I mean, like Pot of Greed is like a very in-depth intellectual card. Not that many people can really comprehend what Pot of Greed can do. There's so much to it.
You use Pot of Greed in a duel with a friend. The friend just goes, you
What
cheated
the-
not only the game, but yourself. You didn't grow. You didn't improve.
Congratulations, you just played yourself.
You took a shortcut and gained nothing.
You lose!
Bitch.
Good day,
I
sir!
fucking love that Sekiro guy's post became a copy pasta. It's just everywhere now. It became a meme.
Oh
I
my
told you
God.
guys about the one that for like Mario 64. I found that so funny. Just kind of like they started showing. So you guys know the infamous like penguin race from Mario 64. So
Yeah.
when you take that shortcut, you get all the way down to the finish line, and there was this video of this guy who edited in the text from the Sekiro, from that Sekiro post. It's like, you cheated not only yourself but the game. And I'm just like, bruh, stop.
There's a lot, and some official Twitter accounts have been cashing in on the meme too. The Mega Man official Twitter posted a Mega Man X boss. I can't remember from what game because I haven't played the X series in a million years. But they were playing and they used a cheap tactic to win. And then the end credits, instead of the actual credits, is you achieve nothing. You achieve the hollow victory and all that. And then there was one where I don't know if you guys
did that too.
there's the Sonic Twitter. I was about to mention that one too, where they showed off that glitch you can do in one of the stages where it just
like
warps you to the end, and then all the text, and then all the text just fucking puts in the copy pasta instead of like your high score and everything.
Fucking hilarious. I love when all these companies just quickly catch on to these memes and
it's
then
amazing,
just modify
honestly.
a whole ROM just to put it in.
I love it, honestly. But yeah, I think I was actually, like, I was telling Eric the other day because I wanted to, I asked him his opinion on Sekiro.
I thought he was about to say sex.
I love that too. No, I'm kidding. But so I asked him.
You haven't even played Sekiro.
Yeah, no. So like I was asking him about Sekiro.
I thought you were about to say something else.
You know, I was asking him about Sekiro and what he thought about it. And you know, like something that we all kind of came to a consensus is like, yeah, I've heard about it, but like I don't think it's a game, like a day one game, you know? It's not a game I want to play kind of like out of the box kind of thing, you know? But I'll play, like, if it ever goes on sale, like, I'll play it. But I won't pay $60 for it. Not that it's not a good game. I've heard it's really good. It's really hard. But I just won't buy it now. It's not something... It's not Smash for me. And it's not, like, Assassin's Creed for me. You know, it's not something that I like, will wait till, like, day one to buy. You know? But that's just me. Yeah. Before we move on, I did want to go back to my initial topic.
What do you mean? This is Ray's podcast. If he doesn't want to move on yet, not.
No, I just want to talk about Gotham because I started.
Look at this guy, Ray. He's trying to take over the podcast you're running.
I wanted to talk about Gotham.
Nah, you know what? Nah. Kick him, Ray. Kick him.
Bruh.
Alright, actually, before we get back to that, I just wanted to say real quick, according to my research, the powers of the Soul Stone allows the user to steal, control, manipulate, and alter living and dead souls. So basically, you really can just, like, take someone's soul. Give me your soul! Like we always say whenever the freaking, what was it? The guy who sold Airheads in the Palisades Mall?
Yeah. Just tell them the story. Just tell them.
Alright, there was this one time that we were in the Palisades Mall and this guy tried to sell some Airheads to us and he was like, yo man, can you buy some Airheads from us? It's like for,
his school's basketball team.
The basketball team doing a little fundraiser. But then you see the same, I don't even know if it's the same guy, but you see people like him. Not even just at Palisades, but some places in Manhattan and all that. With the
They're selling their mixtape or something like that.
Selling Airheads from a mixtape.
Or from our studio time. Trying to buy studio time. I'm like, wait, what?
Trying to buy... What does that even mean, trying to buy studio time?
He's trying to, like, buy time Airheads. So they can, like... So, like, because I think it's, what, $60?
Yeah.
It's $60 an hour, I think, like, depending on the studio. So, they're essentially
you better
saying...
record your songs fast, man.
Exactly.
For 1 hour, 60 Airheads.
Oh my god. Honestly, I can't.
At that point, use the money that you're getting from to buy the Airheads for the studio.
Exactly. Like, what are you doing?
Why are you selling Airheads? Who's buying the Airheads? And, like, are you selling them at a price that's, like, more than retail?
Exactly.
Also, what reason do I have to buy more expensive Airheads than I can at the store?
Exactly. Like, $10. $10 for, like, what? Like, 3 or 4 of them? How much did you get? 6?
Like, 6 or whatever it was.
Yeah, $10. Man, that man, and we literally went home that day. We're like, man, we just got robbed, bro. the entire time we're just like, damn, we just got robbed.
And then after that it became a meme of us. It's just like, yo, give me your money, or like, give me a soul, give me your ashes.
Yeah, look, because the guy was like, he saw like we were only wanted to like give him like a couple dollars, right? And then he was like, no, you got a 10 in there.
Yeah.
You give me that.
You can do better than that, man.
You can do better than that. And then he takes the $10.
I know you got some more in there, man.
He takes the $10 bill. He takes the $10 bill from inside Ray's wallet. He's like, yeah, give me this. And just takes it out. He's like, give me that $10 bill. What?
What the fuck?
And we're just like, wait, I'm sorry, what? You want... What?
Bitch.
He takes the $10 out of Ray's wallet, and we're just sitting there like, we kind of want that back. And then he's just like, take the airheads. And then we're just like, wait, what? It's like, thanks, guys. And he just walks away.
By the way, what he's doing is illegal.
I know, you're not allowed to do that. But anyways.
Wait, you're not allowed to take $10 from someone's wallet?
Well, I mean, in general, yeah, you're not allowed to fucking take money out of someone's wallet, but like, you're not allowed to sell fucking airheads unauthorized in a mall and all that.
Yeah, it's called, that's solicitation. You're not actually, you're like on private property. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh,
but, like,
okay.
That's kind of just the entire thing. It's like
that reminds me of
salutations, more like solicitations.
That reminds me of a story Isaac told me that I thought was pretty funny, where he was at the subway and he was taking out his Metro card from his wallet, but a guy was like soliciting him, trying to see if he had like money for like Metro card fare. And he was like, yeah, and it was like some dude. And he was talking to Isaac like, oh yeah, I need a Metro card, I need fare. Can you help me out? And Isaac was just ignoring him like, oh my god, no. And he was just ignoring him, like finding the Metro card, right? And then like the guy sees Isaac's Metro card and he points to the Metro card in his wallet like, yeah, that right there, I need that. And Isaac just continues to ignore him and just walks past him and swipes and just moves on. And as he was walking down the stairs behind him, Isaac just hears, "You faggot ass bitch."
Yo, I remember.
Oh my god.
Wait. We didn't have the same kind of experience, but Eric, wasn't there this like one time or something? I don't know if it was you, but I remember I was going home with someone, and it was like I think it was like at an H-Ray station or something like that, and we both like heard someone just being like, yo, let me borrow some money. I think it was Isaac, actually. I think we had a similar experience when we were going home from like Caesar's house, I think. And then we're trying to go down the escalator, and some dude is trying to get like Metro money, and then I was like, no, or something like that. Like all these Metro card beggars.
There was also this one time that Eric and I were at Grand Central Terminal. Yes, Eric, I'm going to tell this story. And we were just hanging out, right? And like, this was a kind of a time where we wanted like some like good karma in our lives. And so we were just like, all right, look, we really need this karma, so let's just, try and like help somebody out.
Let's get that karma instead of bread.
So this guy comes up to us, and he's this old guy with a cane and everything, and he introduces himself. Let me just tell you, the guys, this, I hate it. I absolutely hate it when like someone who is, less fortunate and homeless and things like that, when they come up to you and they just introduce themselves to you like they're your friend, like they don't want something from you.
You're my friend.
Right? And then he talks to us, and he's like, how much did he ask for?
That accent. First? You sounded like Cleveland.
Yeah. I'm your friend.
I was trying to sound like you remember that episode of SpongeBob at Wayne Hud Jr.'s, and
oh my god, yes.
The nerd face was like, you're my friend.
How much did he ask from us?
He asked for like, I honestly can't remember, but what I know is that he asked us for like around 20, I think.
Yeah. It might be something like 20 something. Anyways.
Yeah, because he needed money for insulin. And we believed it, because that is a problem in America right now, where fucking healthcare providers, aka Satan,
Big Pharma,
are just like, yeah, you need this to survive. Too bad. Pay like $8,000, and it's like, bruh,
yeah.
what?
Christ.
So like, we believed it, but we didn't have the money on us. So, but like, as soon as we mentioned, it's like, sorry, man, we just really don't have the money, and he was like, oh, there's an ATM over there. We're like, oh, okay.
Another thing I really hate that people do when they point out the goddamn ATM. Like, what?
There's an ATM right there. Give me your money.
All right, give me the money.
Checking their savings there.
When he did that, he didn't even tell us exactly where it was. He was just like, yeah, there's a Chase like over there in the Grand Central Terminal.
Well, what if your bank is not Chase?
And it took us like 10 minutes to find it because we were walking
there was
around.
actually
There's no
a Bank
Chase.
of
I think we found a
America.
Bank of America
Yeah,
instead.
which was my bank, so like it was.
Yeah, so like
convenient.
he took some money out, and we went back to the guy, and he's like, hey, we managed to like take some money out for you, and he's like, oh, thanks, I really need this $40 or something like that. Like, he upped the price, he changed it.
Bro, what the
It was
fuck?
higher the second time we talked to him.
Yeah.
And that raised even more red flags,
just
but at
like,
that
wait, what?
point it was too late. We were giving him the money.
Yeah, and then after that, he kind of upped it again because he looked at Eric's wallet and he's like,
Oh my
why
God.
didn't you just give me that? And then we're just
Yeah.
sitting here like, wait, what?
Look, cause I'll be honest,
Bitch,
the first
fuck
time
off.
we saw and talked to him, well, he talked to us the first time.
Yeah.
I did have money in my wallet, but I didn't know at the time that Lawrence was gonna be all, yo, let's get this karma. And so when he started talking to the guy and we started walking, I was like, all right, I guess I'll just give him some of my money in my wallet. I ended up giving him like almost all of my money of the bills in my wallet. I had like a 20 and a 10, I think, and I ended up giving I think all of it because he noticed it.
Yeah, he noticed it and he just kind of came at us for it.
Fuck you.
I mean, he like, I guess he thanked us for it, but like,
Well, yeah, but they always do.
but they always do, and at the same time, I mean, we don't really know.
Thanks for my fucking crack.
Like, that's the thing. When we left, me and Lawrence immediately was like, boy, I sure hope he is actually using that money for insulin.
Yeah,
'Cause,
that's
like,
literally what we were
I think a part of the reason why we
He's
believed
getting
it is
his
because he was
girlfriend
old and
insulin, alright.
feeble. Like, he was walking slowly, he had a cane, and he was old. So, like, I think that was another reason why we kind of believed it at first. But, yeah, by the end of it, we're just like, we got the karma. And that's it.
Yeah.
Did you guys actually get it?
I think so.
I think over time, yeah, we'll probably get
Yeah.
we'll see
Big
more.
karma from
A
Big
girl
Pharma.
actually came up to us and was like, guys, suck my toes. And we were like, yo, that karma paid off. That didn't actually
That
happen.
didn't actually
But,
You know, like the good news about karma is that you never know until it happens. So, you know,
it was a gamer girl, actually. That's how we got it to happen. Because they're really easy. All you gotta do is just be like, hey, baby, did you know that Super Mario Bros. 2 in the US was actually not the real Super Mario Bros. 2? The Doki Doki Panic? Freaking, she became immediately wet at that.
Oh my god.
Hey,
I'm
babe,
just joking. Please don't take any of that seriously.
Hey babe, did you know that I beat Worlds A through D in Super Mario Bros. 2 USA?
Did you happen to know that the Metal Gear Solid or the Metal Gear on NES had nothing to do with the original game? And stuff like that. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
Metal
love
Gear
facts
2
like
and
those because they're so fucking common that they're not even really like
They're not-
fun facts or hidden facts. It's like, yeah, everyone
them.
fucking knows at this point that Super Mario Bros. 2 in the US was not the real Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
The Lost Levels?
Yeah, the Lost Levels is the real Super Mario Bros. 2.
Oh, okay. I thought that wasn't real.
Well, no, so
What?
like, Lawrence, what?
No. I
I
thought
thought that
that
wasn't
that's what
real.
you
What do
were
you
referring
mean?
to. I thought
No,
that's what you were
Lawrence.
referring
So
to.
like,
Dude,
Super Mario Bros.
It's
2.
included in compilation.
The one that we got, the USA version, is literally just Doki Doki Panic, a game called Doki Doki Panic from Japan, but with a Mario like skin over it. The real Super Mario Bros. 2 looked exactly like the original game. It was just a lot harder.
Oh shit.
And we eventually did get that version as the Lost Levels. And funnily enough, Japan got our version of Super Mario Bros. 2 as Super Mario Bros. 2 USA.
Holy
If you tell that to a
shit.
gamer girl, she just immediately has sex with you at that point. It's like, oh my god, this guy knows his stuff.
Holy shit. Even the Shy Guys are from Doki Doki Panic. What the hell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where they came from.
None of these are Mario original enemies. He just
I
integrated
get.
them.
Look at that. I guess Lawrence didn't know about this. Now he's gonna have sex with me.
Yeah, he learns it.
That's fantastic.
Oh my gosh. Man,
Hey,
I was
Eric,
about
what
to
are you
say something
doing
worse earlier,
in
by
like
the way.
a couple hours?
I was gonna say that if you tell a girl that,
Hope,
it's gonna be
preferably
simple.
going to bed. Do you want to join me? I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
But yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna turn and just Ray. You go.
Well, go what? What do you want me to do?
Go, as in like fake go. All right, we're talking about fake go now because I just started playing it. Not really. We're not going to talk about it just yet.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
barely
This
that
is
far in it.
Ray's call. This is Ray's call.
All right. So I guess just to wrap up Avengers, because we don't know how to wrap that up apparently. Avengers Endgame releases on Thursday, April 25th. Get your tickets now, unless it's sold out. In which case, well, sucks to be you, but rest in peace.
Damn, Jesus.
there will-
Sucks to be
There
you,
will
nerd.
probably be showings afterwards, in which case please avoid social media for the life of you, because as much as we will always tell people, please do not spoil it for others, there will still be anarchic people spoiling it for others.
There'll be spoilers like the week before it's out anyway.
Oh,
True.
crap. Yeah, you're right.
Apparently the what's his name, Mark Ruffalo, filmed 5 different endings for his character.
Jesus.
For Tom
One of them
Holland,
is gonna get chosen. I'm gonna guess. They just won't tell.
for
us.
Tom Holland.
No,
because
they're gonna choose something completely different from what they filmed. They're actually gonna take the ending from the 2003 movie.
the 2000 insert footage of it.
Was that
whole-
2003? I think it was, but yeah.
For Tom Holland in particular, because we all know he's going to be in the movie. They only gave him his lines, and that's it. He did not get a whole script for the movie.
Of course
They
they
just gave him
did.
his lines.
Of course they did.
Because they know.
Because they know he's going to fuck it up.
Apparently, last time Mark Ruffalo, on some interview with the guy who plays Rhodey, he spoiled that everyone died at the end of Infinity War, and then the guy who plays Rhodey's like, well, "Come on, man!" And then you hear him trying so hard to get away from what he just spoiled, and then you just hear people in the background who's like, "Wait, what? Wait, you serious? What? Did he just spoil that?" And then you know that Mr. Krabs meme of like from Pretty Patties where it's like everyone is ganging up on him, and then the background's
yeah.
That's what it felt like for Mark Ruffalo in that video.
Oh.
So yeah, please just avoid social media, everyone. Please go see the movie as soon as you can. Do not wait like 20 days to see it like we did last time.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Please don't.
How did you guys do that? How did you guys avoid social media while that was happening?
I don't know, man. I don't know how we did it, but like,
it worked out.
This is something I wanted to bring up. So at this point in the time we're recording this podcast, Shazam is out. We have not seen Shazam yet. Apparently, something happens in like at the end or like a post-credit scene
that no one likes.
And at first, I'm not gonna say what it is, and I didn't see the scene. I didn't click on it, but a video on YouTube's recommended feed, because of their super fucking algorithm, recommended me Shazam post-credit scene, and then it showed in a thumbnail what exactly it was, and I just understood instantly, like, oh, why everyone didn't like it. I don't know the full context of it. Again, I didn't watch it.
Was it an
from
emergency?
the thumbnail alone, I can see where it's going.
Was it an emergency awesome or no?
No, it's not an emergency awesome. It was like,
because he's usually good about that.
Looking at the thumbnail, it was basically someone who just pulled out their phone and just filmed it and then uploaded it to YouTube, like Shazam post-credit scene.
Wait, so people didn't like the post-credit scene in Shazam?
Nope.
For a reason that I don't know, and that we're probably not going to get into for spoiler reasons.
Oh, so there's a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene in it?
I think so.
So they didn't like either of them?
From what we've been hearing.
Yeah. At least from what I heard in on Twitter and stuff like that, there are a lot of.
Oh, really? I didn't know that because I generally heard the
YouTube.
movie's actually pretty good.
No, everyone loves the movie. The movie's good.
Yeah, the movie's apparently
Everyone
fantastic.
just does not is not in favor or something like that, or did not like
Of whatever
the way that
that end scene, something
Shazam
like.
ended. I don't know what it is now, but I'm curious because now I mean it's a movie I want to see, but somehow wasn't a day one see for us, despite us continuously.
I mean, we're busy,
saying,
so that's probably why.
Yeah, no, but continuously we were just like, "Yo, Shazam's a day one see, guys. We gotta go see it."
We say that about a million things. It's never a day one C.
Except Solo.
Remember when we were like, yeah, let's fucking go see Solo? Boy, that never happened.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
Let's go see Marvel's The Runaways.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I haven't seen that either.
I still haven't seen it.
Is is Gotham part of the Arrowverse or no?
Nah, it's not. It's a separate
No, it's
kind.
not. This is the fucking DC stuff is so confusing. I talked to this with Ray of way
Yeah,
back.
you did.
It's just
And I agree
so
with you.
effing confusing because there's the DCEU, which is the films, but then there's the Arrowverse stuff. At first I thought, oh, they're just gonna make the Arrow, Flash, and all that shit just part of the DCEU. Hey, it's already been running. Let's just make it a part of it. No,
Yeah.
it's a completely separate thing. There's a different Superman and everything in there.
Yep.
So I
Yeah.
thought, okay, so at first I was like, okay, so there's a movie universe and a film universe. Whoa, I messed that up. There's a film universe and a TV show universe. I was like,
Right.
okay, I don't really think that's super ideal. If they really want to build up the DCU as big as the MCU, then they should have just made it one shared universe, but whatever.
Yeah.
But
Take
then,
the Netflix approach.
yeah, but then you learn that not all of the DC shows are in the same universe. Gotham is not part of the Arrowverse at all.
Yeah.
And
Which
I'm
is weird because they also easily could have.
Yeah, it easily could have been. So I'm like, oh, okay, what?
Hell, you could
If I
have.
recall
You could have
correctly, I don't even think
integrated.
Supergirl was supposed to be part of it at first.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Supergirl at first is technically a different universe, but
Because
it's
Supergirl
funny,
was made by CBS at first.
Yeah, and then it later made the move to the CW. Because
Yeah.
technically the CW is co-owned by WB and CBS, so in a way CBS is still kind of running the show, but now it's more in line with the other Arrowverse stuff. So now it's not confusing. They have to tune into two different channels to see it.
Yeah, so it's just it's really it's weird, and it's the
Yeah.
same thing with the film stuff too. I was like, all right, the TV stuff is a little annoying, but at least all the films are in the same universe. Nope. The Joker movie that's coming
New
out
Joker
with
movie coming out is
Joaquin
Isn't-
Phoenix
yeah.
is not part of the DCEU at all, and I'm like, oh my god, what the hell?
And then there's
Jeez.
also
I heard that was a passion project though, of some sort. By I want to say it's Joaquin.
By Joaquin Phoenix, or
Yeah.
by what, the director, the
I think
writer?
I want to say it's Joaquin Phoenix because I kept hearing so when I first saw it, it was on through OLV, which is how I figure out how most things are filming around New York City, because they filmed it right here in the Bronx also, parts of it. And when I looked it up, they were saying that it's some sort of passion project, that it wasn't meant to be I guess part of the same DCEU, but it's supposed to be some sort of low budget passion project.
Is it gonna be low budget?
It
Part
was,
of me doesn't.
It was a low budget.
Kind of doubts
apparently.
that.
It was 55 million, right? Was that low budget?
I guess,
It's
in the
kinda
grand
low
scheme of
budget.
things, with superhero stuff, yeah, I guess.
Well, for a movie involving the Joker, I can't imagine they're aiming to do some Infinity War level shit.
Yeah.
Joker just snaps and makes everyone in the Bronx fade away.
The movie itself actually looks
It looks
interesting.
good, yeah.
It does, yeah.
I'm just, it's still just kind of weird to me that they feel the need to give an origin story for Joker. I was like, isn't that the whole point of the Joker? The fact
But
that we
also,
just
I
don't
think
really
the
know.
last time they did an origin story for Joker, what was it, Suicide Squad, almost, kinda, right?
If he kind of just shows up in the movie, but we don't really. I mean, I guess in a way, because there is a scene in the movie where it does show like Joker getting knocked into the vat, and then
Yeah.
Harley jumps in after him. But like even then, that's not really so much of like what he was doing beforehand.
Right. I heard actually that Doom Patrol is really good on the DC.
Yeah, I've heard
universe.
Doom Patrol is good.
Yeah, I heard.
And Diane Guerrero from Orange Is the New Black. She's from Orange Is the New Black, but I'm so happy for her because she was always like she was always like a supporting side character in Orange Is the New Black, and like I'm really happy that she finally got like a main role. She plays Crazy Jane in the Doom Patrol, so.
You know what's funny though? Now that we bring that up, that we also have the freaking Doom Patrol and the Titans Netflix show or whatever it is, or whatever service it's on, and they're all taking place in their own universes, and it's confusing to be following all these DC shows and movies now, and they're not interconnected, and it's confusing people because like you have the MCU, you think DC would follow suit, but they're kind of not, and even when they are trying to build their own cinematic universe, they're kind of not doing a good job of it. I mean, they've been making some good movies as of late, but like, it took them until now to actually make some freaking good movies. So like,
when it comes to the DCU, let's see, what are all the movies in DCU right now? We got Man of Steel, which I think all of us did not like.
By the way, Brendan Fraser plays Robot Man. He plays Robot Man in Doom Patrol. Brendan Fraser. Just saying. I just want to put that out there.
Is Young Justice season 3 good?
I haven't seen it yet.
Was that already out?
Isn't it on DC?
It's on the DC service.
I don't have it. Unless it's on Kids.
Like I've heard no one talk about it much, so I'm like concerned. Like, is it not good?
The first half was released apparently.
Yeah, the first half, not the second half. But like I'm worried. Like, is it not good? Because that would depress the hell out of me if it turned out to not be great. Because I
actually haven't seen any like reviews on it. Hold on, let me take a look.
Like, I can't find reviews on it or anything. So I was like, I'm like, is no one watching it?
It looks yeah.
By the way, I was trying to say earlier when we were talking about the Arrowverse, it's funny that we bring this up because there was a recent news article saying that they're going to be doing a Crisis on Infinite Earths type of event where Flash is pretty much going to be responsible for bringing all of the separate universes together into one. So now Supergirl and Arrow and every Legends of Tomorrow and everything, they're all going to be in the same one universe.
Okay, so
I thought they already were.
It sounds like it's good.
They weren't.
It looks like it's good. It debuted at number 4 in the top 10 shows on streaming services with 28 million demand expressions on Parrot Analytics. It climbed to number 1, then dropped to number 6 in the subsequent week. Then on Rotten Tomatoes, 100% approval rating after the release of the first 3 episodes, and it was maintained with an average rating of 4.5 out of 5. So, I guess it was okay.
Okay. I honestly only really want that DC service just for Young Justice Season 3. But
I might watch it for Doom Patrol, I don't know yet.
I hear it's good, but I don't know if I'll watch it myself. Yeah. But yeah, like when it comes to the DCEU itself, there's Man of Steel, which was not great. I think we all generally agree on that.
It's not as bad as like the other terrible DCEU movies. Like
Batman vs. Superman?
The one right after Batman vs. Superman.
God,
there's a lot of stupid stuff in Man of Steel, and yeah, Batman vs. Superman, which all we needed to do was just watch Nostalgia Critic's review of it when that came out, and we just got the whole movie.
It just makes me so sad.
Then came Suicide Squad, which was also not great.
Not great.
I can't believe
then came Wonder Woman, which was actually pretty good.
Even though I will say
Suicide Squad takes place in the same fucking universe as
yeah,
it's a convoluted mess.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that movie before Justice League, and I'm just saying, like, despite how bad that movie was, I will say, however, Will Smith was easily the best part about that movie.
He was the best part. About
I was saying that it was what's his name,
Will Smith.
No, who plays Joker?
Oh
I
God,
forgot.
no, fuck that. I hated Joker
I kept
in that
hearing
movie.
that it was that who's the actress? Jared Leto. I kept
Jared
hearing
Leto,
that
yeah.
Jared Leto. Well, like before the film released, everyone kept on saying Jared Leto is easily the best part of this movie. I'm like,
Without seeing
What?
that's because
Who said that?
those
Turn
fucking
on your
Tumblr people-
location.
That's because those are those fucking Tumblr people that like to ship like him and Harley together and all that
God.
fan art and
That
everything.
remember
shit
that
is
year
so
that everyone
fucking
dressed up
toxic.
as Harley Quinn? That one year, literally everyone dressed up as Harley Quinn for Halloween.
Yes, that
from
one
fucking
year.
Suicide-
Only one
You know
year was Harley Quinn cosplays relevant. Only 1 year.
I don't hate the design from the movie, but I really hate the fact that if you Google Harley Quinn right now, most of the results on Google Images are just a Suicide Squad character.
And not the Batman animated series version
Not the
or
Batman
anything.
I
animated
love that
or the
one,
Batman
though.
Arkham or anything.
You like the Suicide Squad one?
No. The other, I don't like. She looks like too much of like a edgy, grungy, like pop punk girl. I don't get like who shops at Hot Topic all the time.
I legit just Googled it right now. It's completely Suicide Squad.
Oh my
That
God.
sucks. That really sucks. Also, it pisses me off her looking that movie because it's like that movie does not have great makeup, and yet it somehow beat out Star Trek Beyond, a movie with incredible makeup.
Bringing that up.
Like,
It beat out that Star Trek Beyond design with the alien makeup that looked so intricate.
it looked incredible. It looked super detailed. It looked real and everything.
Yeah.
Not even the Killer Croc in that movie compares to
Yeah,
that,
like Killer
the
Croc is
alien
probably the
design.
most they went when it comes to makeup, and even that is not that great. Like, are you fucking
Yeah.
telling me that like a bad drag queen day on Harley and a bad like just a bad design for Joker in general, like with the words damaged and shit
Yeah.
on his body, won best makeup, like an
I still
actual
love-
Academy Award? That makes no sense.
I still love how the day Joker's like, you know, the actor playing him and how he looks in the movie. When that was revealed, it instantly became a meme. Like there was one where Joker was like in front of a Game Boy ad, and it looked like a real thing that some magazine would probably post in the 90s.
Yeah, like those really weird ads that you would find in magazines.
Yeah.
I
Hang
remember
on, let me
one
find it.
that it made it. I remember one meme where they put him in like that famous painting, the Screamer.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Is Ben Affleck gonna reprise his role?
No.
No, he's out, right?
He
Completely out.
wants
he's
to
out,
leave
dude.
DCEU,
Along
like,
with the actor
Henry
for
Cavill.
Superman,
Henry
Henry
Cavill?
Cavill. Yeah,
Oh, great.
Yeah, apparently they both want out because they don't really like playing the characters and getting all the flack for doing it anymore. And even then, I didn't think Henry Cavill was that bad of a Superman. I thought he was.
neither of them were
pretty
honestly
okay.
all that bad. Like honestly, the problem is that the material they're given is kind of bad.
Yeah, I just thought the directing and the writing was stupid.
like look,
Especially with
when
freaking what's his name? The guy who made all the shitty Batman and Superman and Man of Steel. I forgot his
Zack
name.
Snyder.
Zack Snyder, and he's coming out recently saying some stupid shit like, "Guys,
Oh my God, you
know
saw that too,
Batman
right?
Kills people. Don't
Yeah. It's
deny
like,
it."
Yeah, don't deny it. You guys need to mature and all that. I was like,
Bruh.
what?
Do you actually even fucking watch the material you work
Do
with?
you read the material you're basing your movies on at all?
Like, sure, Batman's probably killed some people in his canon material in the past, but that doesn't mean that he kills people back to back to back in all of his career.
It's all about wishes and hope and all that. That's not how real life works. I was like, the whole point of
Are we
like
still talking
superheroes
about
is
that?
to fill us with hope and stuff. Okay,
Apparently, and there's also Birds of Prey, which is apparently a Harley Quinn movie.
that's
out.
not even out yet, dude.
It's coming out next year. Yeah, yeah.
I know, but
It looks interesting.
it's just like, God, I don't know. Like I've always said this. If one actor is really bad in a movie, then yeah, it's probably the actor's fault. If it's like 2 or 3, it's like, okay, you know, maybe they probably should have rehearsed more. But when it's like a lot of them,
It's got to be the director.
I feel like it's the director's
And the
fault
writing.
at that point.
Yeah.
It's the example I always bring up is the Star Wars prequels, where like
yeah,
actors like Hayden Christensen were not great in the prequels. Like, yeah, but that's not his fault, because the material he was given and the directing by George Lucas was garbage. Like, the lines he had to say, yeah, no one could have done that. He's not really all that bad of an actor. It's just...
Especially the part with, like, Liam Neeson, like, checking his blood or whatever it was. Apparently
that was in
really
the first movie, and that was the kid, but, like, Hayden Christensen voiced, like, or did the older, like, Anakin. And all that. But I get what you mean.
Both of them pretty much got flack, like, too, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, the kid, like, the kid version of Anakin from episode 1, Jake Lloyd, he got ridiculed so hard for that role.
He was bullied in school because he played Anakin Skywalker in a movie.
And I'm like, he's just a kid, leave him alone. Like, yeah, he didn't do a good job, but fucking who did? Like, 2 or 3 people, that's who. The ones who had a lot of acting chops that are able to rise above the shit material. Like, come on. It's like, it's not their fault, and that's the same way I feel with like some of these DCEU stuff. Like I'll be honest, as much as we liked Wonder Woman, I didn't like her all that much in Batman versus Superman. I was like, oh god, like I'm also not a big fan there, but I didn't really blame Gal Gadot there. It's the same way I don't blame Henry Cavill or Ben Affleck. It's just like,
but see, I don't blame you for that, because in Batman vs Superman, she's just kind of shoehorned into the story.
She just shoehorned in. Like, what the fuck was the point of her being there? That movie tried to do a million things at once, and it was the second fucking DCU movie. That movie should have happened, like, 10th or something. Seriously. Killing off Superman and shit like that. A big plot line. You're just gonna do that in the sequel? Because, yeah, that's technically the Man of Steel sequel, by the way.
Yeah. And then Justice League came out, what, like a year after or something like that?
Yeah. And then there were already pop figures spoiling that Superman's gonna come back.
Yeah, like, between Batman vs. Superman and Justice League, there are 2 movies. Suicide Squad, which was crap, and Wonder Woman, which was actually pretty good. It's just like yeah, I do not blame Henry Cavill or Ben Affleck at all. And I feel sorry for them. Like, yeah, they get a lot of hate, but it's not really their fault.
They have to deal with this.
Like, I don't blame them at all, honestly, at the end of the day, that they're leaving because of, like, just the ridicule and the controversy and criticisms that they receive. Because, like, yeah, no actor can salvage that. Ben Affleck was generally really good as Bruce Wayne, I thought, because he's a lot more... He has more experience as an actor, so he's able to rise above that. He played a really good Bruce Wayne, yeah. But, like, even then, like, he still got flack for it either way. So it's like, yeah, just... I'd leave too, honestly.
Yeah.
I think I just spoiled myself for Shazam. God damn it.
You spoiled Shazam for yourself?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Looked up the scene.
Huh? No, I was looking up DCEU, and there's like a... So I just stay away from this section where it says recurring principal cast and characters.
Oh, you're on the Wikipedia article and it listed the actor for the particular individual who shows up in the movie?
Yes. No. It says uncredited actor. It just says uncredited actor. And I'm like, no, please. Oh my god, this already looks... No. Okay, Eric, for what you can do, please don't go on this page.
Well, I'm not. But yeah, did any of us ever see Justice League?
I didn't, and I don't want
I didn't.
Yeah, I have not. I only just seen parts of the movie through, like, trailers and commercials.
You know what was so sad is that...
The big one is, like, that big fight they get into with, like, Aquaman and Batman talking to each other.
You know what's really sad is that, like... Fucking that... Like, Batman's suit design looks so good. And Ben Affleck was apparently a really good Batman. And it just... Ugh! It just didn't work. And it makes me so upset because I had so much hope and so much faith. And I remember because Ray and I were at New York Comic Con and we actually got to see the suit that Ben Affleck wore.
Yeah, they had it there. Because they were doing, like, the 75th anniversary Batman mural, and they had, like, a whole section of the convention dedicated to, like, memorabilia from throughout the history of the franchise. You had stuff from, like, Batman animated, like, sketches and all that, and, like, props used from different movies, like, diagrams and dioramas. And they had a whole section where they had bat suits from all the past movies, like, from Adam West, up until like the current Batman versus Superman. And so
Yeah,
they have the
we
suit
saw
there. You
it.
got a sneak peek at it.
It looks so good until the movie
Yeah, it
came
looked
out,
alright. Yep.
and it wasn't.
Until the movie came out.
Yeah.
Although I won't lie, I want to know how difficult it is to move in that suit because it kind of looks like that the arms are just like plastic and they just kind of sit there and he has to struggle to move his arm up like an action figure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ray, please. My crops
Ray! Wait, why am I in the movie?
Alright, you just gotta keep stealing my jokes, huh?
Wait, Lawrence, why am I in the movie suddenly?
Ray, my crops are dying.
Ray just jumps into the movie.
Don't worry, Batman, I'll save you.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, Batman, I'm coming back for you.
I'm coming back for you.
Yeah. But I really like, if I had to go back and say I really do like Gotham, because it kind of has to do with that.
It's pretty much
yeah,
a
we were talking
Smallville
about
with
Gotham.
Batman.
It kind of has to do with it, so thank God that I actually found a way in, but... I just, so I've been watching it lately on Netflix. By the way, if you guys have time, go ahead and check it out. All 4 seasons of it are on Netflix. You probably will have to find another way to catch the final season. If you have Hulu, I think the 5th season's on Hulu. Anyways, it's just really good, and I forgot how good this show is. And primarily it's because of how long they took to release the 2nd season. I know it's just a year, but, that's how you lose an audience.
That's when I fell out too.
Yeah, I fell out in between the 1st and 2nd season.
Did it really take that long?
It took about a year, yeah. I was already probably finishing my freshman year of college, and that's when they came back. And when it first came out, I was a senior in high school. So it took a really long time for them to come out. And it just really threw me off because I loved the way that the first season ended, and I didn't know where they were going to go with the 2nd season. And then the 2nd season, now I'm getting a chance to actually watch it. I'm like, God damn, this is so good. Why did they, I get why they took so long, but it made me so upset because I'm like, if they hadn't taken so long, and they released the same quality of material, this, it probably would have done, it would have kept how many viewers it was getting for the first season. First season got, 7.5 million people watching?
Surprising that, with the decline in viewership, it still kept going.
Yeah, and also, if you look at the reviews, everyone,
Also?
No, I said also.
Oh, okay.
If you look at the
Is that
reviews...
the male version of Elsa, Elso?
Maybe. If you look at the reviews,
Okay.
It worked out really nicely for them. They maintain the quality pretty much over every single season, and even up to the last one. And I think it's, it was just perfect timing that the next season's coming out. I mean, next season, this season that's currently finishing, is ending right as soon as I pick it up again. So, it means that I have a couple of weeks, really, because the last 2 episodes start airing on the 18th, and then the last episode airs a week later on the 25th. I really essentially have about a week to catch up with Gotham. But I love Penguin. It was always such a really good portrayal of Penguin.
You know what else you need to catch up on?
Bait? Yeah, I know.
Kara no Kyokai.
Oh yeah, but that's also technically part of the Nasuverse, so I'm still
The Nasu cinematic universe.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it might as well be.
Pretty much, yeah. But I really enjoy it, and the way that the story grabs you is really cool because I like a good origin story, and
oh my god. I heard I like a good orgy story. I was like, oh, okay.
And it's just, I love seeing the way that all these, all the villains come to pass,
Batman's Rogues Gallery.
Right now I'm seeing, we're seeing the beginnings in where I am. I'm seeing the beginnings of Riddler, with Enigma,
Something that isn't really like, gone too deep into in like material. Like obviously you have stuff like Batman animated explain origin stories for like a single
Yeah.
episode. You have like obviously like Mr. Freeze, like with Batman animated, they created what's probably like the most famous version of his origin story, and that they actually, because of that, they integrated that into the main comics. So
Yeah.
you have that, but like then you also you have this show pretty much telling their own sort of extended version of like how everyone came to be. Like you see these characters in their movies and their comics and all that, but like where did they come from? Usually they don't have time to explain that in their own material. So I like shows like this that even though it kind of drags for like five whole
because you want to
seasons,
just see them become the character you know and love.
But it is pretty cool to just spend some time with some of these characters and really just get to earn appreciation for them.
I would love
That's
to,
the way I like to see it.
So what I really enjoy, I guess, like like I'm meeting also characters that I totally didn't know actually existed. Like Silver St. Cloud is on there. I totally forgot that she was like a character in like in the detective comics, and like
Who's also a character in Gotham?
who?
Corey Baxter.
Excuse me.
You heard me.
Kyle Massey?
Yeah,
he
was in Gotham.
I totally forget.
We
I feel like
He was in Godfather?
he was in Gotham.
Oh.
He was in a movie that he predates his existence.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
He time traveled to be in the movie.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'm just imagining Godfather right now. He's like, as they're ordering a hit on him, and they was like, all right, perform this job for me. I'm your man.
I'm your man. Oh my god. Yeah,
No,
I
but,
remember him.
yeah,
he
he's in
was
that
in the
show,
Selena
though.
Kyle episode when they first introduced Selena.
He was like a dude that, like, one of those kids that were on the street that
Yeah.
went to like the Gotham PD.
Right. I also really love Selena Kyle in this. Like, she is, one of the like.
I like that they had her there for like when Bruce's parents got gunned up in the alleyway, because
Yeah.
like that further cements like the connection
the
between
connection they have,
her and
right?
Bruce.
Yeah.
That,
The love-hate kind of thing, except they kind of build it up in this to be more of a love kind of thing. Like, yeah, they have, like, tension, but they do kind of build it up to be more of a romance than it is, like, we love and hate each other. Because it's no secret that in the, like, in the comics and in the movies and in the video games that Catwoman and Batman have, like, a love-hate relationship. There are times when they're against each other, and there are times when they are working together. It's certainly very interesting that they're doing that. But I also just like, I saw already I accidentally sneaked a trailer for No Man's Land. By the way, they're doing No Man's Land for the series finale, which is, some people who don't know the comics, and the No Man's Land comic is pretty much where there's like a huge earthquake in Gotham, and they evacuate pretty much the entire island, and the only people that are there, the GCPD, Batman, and the villains. So it's like a huge all-out war, essentially, between everyone. So it's extremely cool. I don't think they're going to play the earthquake thing. I think there's probably something that leads up to it that I don't know about right now because I haven't gotten that far in, but I think that's just really interesting. I love Jim Gordon. Honestly, still one of my favorite characters in the entire show. I know he's the main character, but just the way that he is. Surprisingly, another one of my favorite characters, besides, obviously Penguin, but, I also love Alfred,
Hitchcock? Yeah, me too. Great filmmaker.
Such a freaking badass he is.
Alfred Hitchcock?
Pennyworth. He's super...
Alfred is actually... he is a badass character in just, like, any material that he's in.
Aren't they... They're coming out with an Alfred, like TV show, right?
Oh, okay.
Apparently.
It's like I forget what it like on where it's gonna be.
They even
but...
joked about it in Teen Titans Go to the
it's
Movies.
called
like Alfred,
it's called
the movie.
Pennyworth. Yeah, there we go. It's called Pennyworth, and it's going to be on it's going to be on Epix.
Epic.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I don't know. I'd watch an Alfred show.
It's an
I keep
No,
I keep saying
my comment was toward it being on Epix.
yeah, it's on Epix, and it's gonna be an origin story of Alfred Pennyworth.
So they're gonna show him like in the military and all that.
Yep, and him going to work with Thomas Wayne in the '60s. Seems interesting. I guess.
Seems interesting.
There's that, and they're making.
I keep saying
Hush
that
series.
They need to put Alfred in Injustice at some point.
Right. Hush. I think it was a Hush TV show or something like that. They also recently announced.
Hush.
Nothing compares to. Hush. Oh, not that Hush. Okay.
Yeah, they were gonna do a Batman Hush television thing, or film, sometime this year. I don't know, or next year. Oh yeah, it's a film. Okay, it's a film. It's gonna be set to be released next year. So I think it's an animated one though.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Anyways.
Really?
My Gotham thing is done. I'll let y'all know how the rest of it goes when I finish it and when Gotham actually ends. So.
Here's hoping for a strong end.
I hope so. No, I hope they don't do what they did with Shazam.
Oh jeez.
What if we watch it and it's not even all that bad?
Eric.
For all we know.
What do you mean, Eric?
When you find out what happens.
What?
What, does Shazam just die at the end?
No,
They kill him off that quickly.
They kill him off.
No, when I saw that spoiler, just like it made me so sad. Just because now I understand why people don't like it.
Shazam's friend faded from the snap.
That would be great.
Wait, no, it wouldn't.
But yeah.
He died, dude.
Well, sad. Oh my god, I looked for a second at the OBS and I thought we weren't recording this entire time.
Wait, what you said?
I looked at OBS for a second and I thought we weren't recording this entire time, but we have been.
You thought we weren't recording?
Yeah. I thought we weren't recording and I almost had a heart attack.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, we're recording, don't worry.
We're recording.
I was about to lose
how long
my
have we been
shit.
doing?
141.
Alright, let's stop.
You know, I just want to say as a side note, we'll probably do one more topic because it has been going on long enough, and I don't want this to be 3 hours. But yeah. I will have to say though, that is always one of my biggest fears every time we do one of these podcasts. Just at some point,
or that it corrupts at the end,
die, or like Lawrence drops out the call, or like OBS crashes, or something happens, or like it stops recording for whatever reason. Someone's storage is full, like whatever reason. That's just always my biggest fear. Like everything we said, it doesn't happen. That's just a huge demotivator. Because like, yeah, we had this cool conversation, but we also kind of in a way wasted our time because this is never going to be uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we had so many good moments on the show too. So
do,
to not be able to get them on tape is kind of it's a shame. Yeah. So I'm hoping it could happen one day, but I'm hoping that it doesn't. Or at least if it ever does happen, it doesn't happen often. To a point where we have to cancel the show.
Right, I totally agree. Totally get it. But yeah.
Ears open.
Go ahead, Rick.
We've been doing good so far, though. Alright, so, looking at my list of topics here, so we do have 3 topics we did not go over today that we can... 2 of them we could probably go over next week, but I want to know what you guys would prefer to talk about the most. We have spoilers for Captain Marvel. Now,
I feel like we should still kind of wait for Isaac on that.
Yeah, I was going to make a little note that we were, at the same time, while we were recording this episode, ladies and gentlemen, we were waiting for our friend Isaac to come over and join us, but unfortunately he just got in and He is unable to record, as we just learned. So I feel like, out of respect, we should at least wait for that. And who knows, maybe in that time we will see Shazam and we'll have like a back-to-back review of it. So that would be pretty cool. So I guess we'll just save that for next time. Sorry we keep holding it off, by the way. I think it's been 3-4 episodes we've held it off so far.
Yeah.
But we'll get to it eventually. At
and
least
if not, we'll talk about it at the panel.
If not, we'll do that maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
That
wait, no, we can't. Wait, we can't do that either because Eric's not going to be there.
Eric won't. Fuck. All right. When all 4 of us are present for something.
Yeah. When hopefully in a few weeks.
Maybe we'll do it like, I don't know if you told Eric yet, but Lawrence pitched me this amazing idea that you guys won't be seeing for a while.
He pitched you like a baseball, like woo.
Yeah, like a gender reveal kind of thing.
Wait, what? Excuse me?
Like, you know how
what?
You're
not. People do all these. You know how people do all these crazy gender reveal kind of things? There was this one time when people threw like a baseball and it exploded in someone's face, and it was like the color blue. It was like, yeah, it's a boy, but then they got injured from it.
Okay, yeah. I get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so but there is this cool idea for a future episode that I don't know if I want to spoil it, but we'll probably tell Eric after the show, maybe. But maybe we could talk about Captain Marvel then for like old time that we'll be using for that. But anyways.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe.
We'll see. But we do 2 other topics here. We have discontinued electronics, brand services, etc. And we have the recent Nindies Direct that just happened.
Was there even anything good with the Nindies Direct?
I didn't watch
the most
it,
notable thing
Yeah,
that came out of it, definitely. The most notable thing that came out of it was the headliner, which was Cuphead coming to Switch, which is a pretty big deal considering.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
that's great.
Microsoft is bringing more, multi-console like games over. Like before, it was just an exclusive, and it's funny because I brought this up to the guys before, but we didn't acknowledge it at all in any episode. But like in a previous episode, there was a joke that Lawrence and Eric and Isaac Mayo was like, hey, Cuphead, when's Cuphead coming to Switch? The Microsoft exclusive, when's that coming to Switch?
Oh yeah, wow, that's aged like milk
never.
At this point.
Well, I guess that means that
a year later.
Wait, do you guys remember that joke that we used to make?
What?
When's Ray gonna get Cuphead?
Now he's gonna get it.
Yeah, now he's gonna finally
but
get
not
it
on Xbox.
On Switch.
Now he's finally.
I could have gotten it on Xbox, but like at the time that you guys kept asking me, I legit had no way to purchase the game. So.
Yeah.
No way. He had no way to purchase it at all.
Yeah. There's also the Cadence of Hyrule.
That's
cool.
Crossover
indie
game.
It's pretty wild that Nintendo is giving one of their biggest IPs to an indie company.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big deal, yeah, and the game looks pretty good too.
Yeah, I hear it's really good. I haven't played it, but I hear it's really good.
I had a friend that had to tell me to play it, and I loved it because it was very Legend of Zelda-esque. So I'm really actually kind of glad.
So I guess the crossover makes sense.
Yeah, I'm really glad that they did make that though.
That's got to be like a huge honor too. Like you're basing your game off of the source material, and then at some point you actually get to officially cross over with the source material.
It's amazing. Good for them. That's
just
really
like if Freedom Planet crossed over with Sonic.
Did we get any Delta Urine news or no? Or was that like in the actual Direct?
Wait, what'd you say?
Delta Urine?
I'm not sure I know what that is.
Delta Urine?
Are you talking about Deltarune?
Yeah, Deltarune.
What the fuck was that pronunciation then?
I said
Even I didn't know what you were talking about.
Delta urine.
Yeah, like what the fuck? What's wrong with you?
Deltarune.
It's Delta Urine or something like that, right?
No, Deltarune.
Okay.
Are you talking about the game made by the guy who did Undertale?
Yeah, the Undertale game, like the.
It's Deltarune. What the fuck are you pronouncing? Ruine?
Delta urine.
I thought it was Delta Urine or something like that.
Delta urine.
Wrap up the podcast. I'm done with you. Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's an anagram. Okay.
Also,
right, I'm actually stepping away because of that. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. Y'all have fun.
Deltarune Episode 1 is coming to Switch. It's actually like a free download on PC, so it's also a free download on Switch. But like every time a new Deltarune chapter comes out, on PC and on Switch, you have to pay for it. But the first chapter is free. Like I have it downloaded and I haven't played it yet, but you can get it right now in the eShop, so it's there.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
I did not know that was an anagram. That's real. I didn't, like, for example, listen and silent. That's an anagram. Did you know that?
Nah.
It's kind of interesting, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm glad that the Nindies Direct was like, you know, it was low key.
Yeah, I like how it just felt like any other like just plain old indie direct and like nothing hype really going into it. And it's like the whole like, you know, oh, we have new information on Mario Tennis Supercharged or whatever it was, and then they show fucking Smash Brothers at the very end of it. Like they announce it so low key, make it the least hype sounding thing ever.
Yeah.
People blow it out of proportion anyway, and then at the end we get like a huge ass fucking announcement that came out of nowhere. And then that's kind of what they did with this Nindies Direct. Like, there was no hints from Microsoft or Nintendo that Cuphead was coming, or any of the other games they showed. So when they headlined with that, I was surprised to hear, like, yo, Cuphead's coming to Switch. Like, and then I saw the trailer, I was like, yo, this is so fucking, like, it's cool, because, like, what could this mean for, like, the future of, like, their relationship? Because, like, we had the whole thing with, like, oh, Minecraft is on Switch, and we have the whole like, oh, now you can do crossplay between Xbox and Switch with Minecraft and Fortnite and all these Rocket League and all these other games. Yeah. And now we're getting actual fucking games on the Switch. That's why I keep joking. Like at some point we're probably gonna get the fucking Master Chief Collection on the Switch, because we're having it coming to PC, and then we also have like the Master Chief skin. You can actually buy it from the eShop for Minecraft.
Yeah.
So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that actually came. And I joke with the guys, I'm hoping that they fucking put Halo DS, the ROM, incomplete ROM on there. Kind of like how they did with the SNES Mini with Star Fox 2. How they included that unreleased game, like, release Halo DS on there.
You know, at this point, like, I really just don't, like, I don't leave anything out. Like, everything, I'm pretty, like, anything can happen at this point. Like, ever since they announced Joker.
Yeah, like, they're probably gonna have, like, Killer Instinct come to Switch at some point, or Battletoads.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're probably actually getting Banjo and Smash at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we're also getting an Assassin's Creed 3 remake, which is also really amazing.
That is also true.
Like,
granted, it's like a stream-only game, but the fact that it's still on Switch is, like, you know, it says a lot, like, for, like, where Nintendo is right now.
Because it's a stream-only what? What is it?
It's a stream-only game.
What does that mean?
That means you can only, like, stream the game to your console. Like with that Resident Evil game on Switch.
So, like, you can't actually have it downloaded on your
system? Nah, you have to play... Yeah, you need an internet connection. And
Are you serious?
Have to connect to yeah, I mean, like...
I'm sorry, that's actually news to me. Like, I didn't actually know that's a thing.
Dude, did you not see how the frame rate was looking?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I thought maybe is it just the video, like, or that they showed?
Nah, it wasn't the video, dude. When I watched that direct, I had it running at 60 frames per second. And
yeah, me too.
That was the actual game.
So it's a streaming thing on the Switch.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
It's not the first Switch game to do it either.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's not, but like now I'm kind of like, really? That kind of like makes me kind of sad. Just on kind of.
I mean, it does for me too. I mean, like, I'm not saying I'm a fan of it, but like, it is what it is.
Because it's not yet like.
Because you're not taking it with you. You have to connect to a server to play it.
Right, exactly, and like...
And if your connection's not that good, like, you pretty much need that LAN adapter now, not even just for Smash Brothers.
Right, and like, that's kind of my thing, like, now I'm just kind of really
at that point, just
sad.
buy it on another console.
Exactly, and I already have it on PC, and that's kind of the only place I wanted it, you know? And at that point, I'm already it's not portable anyways, so... I'm not gonna bring my PC on the, like...
on the subway.
On the subway, like that
Pull
guy
out
who
your
brought
Xbox
his
controller.
Xbox. Yeah.
Hope that your computer doesn't fall to the ground.
God, that just like now that. Thank you for telling me that though. Like now I understand.
Let me double check that actually. Like I swear I heard this, but just let me just make sure.
That would be. I mean, I think was it Biohazard, right? That's streaming. Right.
Yeah, that's basic. That's Resident Evil, and its name is
Yeah,
Dan,
yeah.
so it has to be it.
Also, just to let everyone know, actually, Disney Plus is. They announced the date that it's coming out, November 12th, this fall, and it's gonna be for $6.99 a month, or you can buy the yearly subscription for $69.99. So it's gonna be kind of around the same price as Funimation. So, not at all actually disappointed about that. Kind of sucks that it's another streaming service, but I think I'm gonna get my use out of it. So $6.99 is not all that bad.
You talking about Disney Plus?
Yeah. $6.99 is not all that bad, and if it's coming out November 12th, I mean, again,
It's not bad. I just kind of wish that we had more like you know how Verve is like basically a bunch of streaming services in one. Kind of wish we had more of those going around.
Do you have a Verve
but
account?
I know for a fact Disney's not going to go in for that.
Do you have?
It's
a Verve
weird that they're
account?
even making. What? I'm sorry. What you said?
Sorry. Do you have a Verve account?
No, I don't.
I was thinking about getting one of those and canceling my subscription to like Crunchyroll and stuff like that.
I would do a little more research because I'm not entirely sure. I just go off of what I hear in advertisements. But apparently, if you do have a Verve account, you have access to like Rooster Teeth, Funimation, Crunchyroll, or not Funimation, just Crunchyroll. Some other websites, services.
Right, yeah, that's what I heard too. But like, you know, I kind of like my Crunchyroll. I also like my Funimation service now because I can download my videos on you know, I can download my videos on my phone and I can watch them like when I'm on the train or something like that. I now have
Netflix
Anime
has
to Go.
something similar. Like you can download. I was actually using it recently to catch up on a show that I've been wanting to see. So that's pretty
select
cool.
shows, but yeah, I love it because I love doing that because you know when Eric and I were in DR, when we were going and coming back, you know, because it's international, you can Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is still on Netflix there. So I was able to install, I think, what was it, 12 episodes of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on my phone, so that while I was on the plane and when we were coming and we were going also to the resort and stuff like that, we were able to watch the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on my cell phone. So that I love having the offline viewing option, which is why like I get really sad when I find out like Hulu doesn't have it, because there's some shows that are only on Hulu, and there's some shows that are only on Netflix, right? And I can't do that with like I really want to watch Gotham like when I'm on my way to work, like these past few days, and I can't do it because you can't download it on your phone from Netflix. So it's not all shows, unfortunately, but yeah.
And I just checked just now, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is indeed the second game to stream on Nintendo Switch, with the first being Resident Evil 7. Yeah, that's the actual name of the game, Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
What happened to the actual Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Is this Assassin's Creed 3 or Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Odyssey, I believe.
Okay. So it's a different game. So it's not 3.
So yeah, I think it's Odyssey.
Okay.
Not 3.
Oh, thank God. So then why was the frame rate crap?
I have no clue, but that kind of scares me.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's just early development.
Yeah, that's why
that's why I don't want streaming to completely take over gaming. Like even if I have to download it digitally, I at least want to own the game offline.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to play it.
Freaking Google Stadia.
A server.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard about Google Stadia already, but like the
freaking
cloud gaming.
Google making their own console. Good luck with that.
Look, Google's like I've had my entire I've talked time and time again about cloud gaming. Cloud gaming absolutely works if you have a really good internet connection, and if your IPS has a really good rate for your internet service, but like over here in the Bronx, we have Optimum and we have Verizon, which is okay, and Time Warner and stuff like that. And it's just not great. Like I get maybe maximum like 300 megabits per second maximum, right? And like it's just not good enough. I still sometimes experience lag when I'm playing games, and even like when I'm watching Gotham or something like that on my TV or whatever, like I still experience connection issues. So it's like really kind of crappy. So I'm not really a big fan of cloud gaming yet. It's so experimental right now. Like I get the idea, and also it's just too expensive. I'm not gonna pay $10 a month or whatever, just so that I can play a game that I can just buy for $50 or whatever and play it on a Google. Like with all the money that I'm using for your cloud gaming service, I can take all that money and save it up to actually build myself a desktop. It's not expensive anymore to build a desktop. It's doable. I did it. Eric did it. You can do it.
Not gonna lie, but I'm not sure how to feel about like subscribing to like a monthly gaming service because like I like playing video games, but I don't play video games as much as I used to as a kid anymore, and so I don't know how much mileage I'm really going to be getting out of that long term. So I don't know if it's really worth paying for it. And then if I don't pay for it and I don't have the service, then like I get that feeling of missing out. Like, am I actually missing out? Like, do I want to play these games? And then I pay for it, and I only play for 20 minutes, and then I don't play it again, and then I'm just like, I want to. That's why I want to have the game with me, so that way I don't have to worry about paying for it continually or not paying for it and not having access to it. I just want the game so that when I do have time to play it, I can just put it in, play the game, no payments whatsoever.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
It sounds weird and complicated, I know, but that's just the kind of guy I am.
Imagine that you're in the middle of like playing like a story-driven game on your on whatever console, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're subscribing to like a cloud gaming service, right?
All right, what I miss?
And so imagine that
we're talking about streaming games streaming on consoles because we brought up Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Resident Evil 7 streaming on Switch.
And so
yeah, that is a thing.
Imagine
on Switch, but only
that,
in Japan, I think.
Imagine that let's say you don't have any money in your bank account, right? You have probably less than however much it should cost for your service, right?
Right.
And you're in the middle of this game. So what happens when, like, let's say you're in the middle of the game and it's time for your bill, right? And then you're, like, in the middle of the game, suddenly it says that there's a connection issue because your membership hasn't been paid for or something like that. What's going to happen then? Can you save your game even? Like, that's kind of one of the problems that I have with cloud gaming, is that it is entirely dependent on whether or not you have money in your bank account, right? That's another thing. It depends on whether or not you can actively subscribe to the service. And I can't. I really can't. Like, besides that, obviously, like, the hardware compatibility, right? It's another thing. And it just, doesn't really comfort me at all to, like, say I want to be part of the service. I'm not going to spend another, in a world where subscriptions are driving our lives now, I just, like, I can't comfortably put money down for this subscription service. I was just telling them, Eric, that the Disney Plus streaming service, they announced the day it's coming out, November 12th.
Mm-hmm.
And the price is going to be $6.99 a month, or $69.99 for the year. So, not bad, but I was telling Ray that, like, it's still another subscription service, But, like, I'm probably going to do it because there's a lot of stuff that I'm still going to be, like, watching on there, Yeah. I know. What do you think?
About Disney Plus.
Yeah, and just the like the cost and stuff like that.
I mean, the cost seems reasonable. It's like
Yeah.
what, $7 a month or something?
Yeah.
It's just I'm getting so tired of like all these just so many different services. Like I remember when like eventually this apartment that I live in with my parents is going to become mine and all that. And I remember like the first thing I thought of when I learned this, I was like, cool. I'm immediately cutting my cable and my phone because one, just freaking, call my cell phone if you want to talk to me. What's the point of having a home phone? You have smartphones nowadays. And two, I don't really watch TV, honestly. Like, any TV I watch is on, like, Netflix and stuff. So I was like, I'll just fucking have Netflix, and that's it. I mostly game or read these days if I have some free time. I don't really watch TV anymore. But when I do want to watch something, it's usually on Netflix or, like, a service like that. Like I would want something like Netflix and Crunchyroll and maybe also Hulu Plus and Funimation now, but I'm not sure. But it's really like I would only have like maybe 2 to 4 tops. So the fact that there's just so many coming out all the time, it's just getting ridiculous. And like it's getting to the point where it's like it's replacing like cable. And if you want to be subscribed to all of them, then fucking it's gonna cost basically the same amount you would pay for cable each month. So it's like I really do not want to have to like huddle between like 8 different services. But I get why companies are doing it, because it is like the best, it's the way of the future, and it's the best business practice. It's just like
kind of shit.
Like, can you imagine? It's like a subscription to Netflix, Hulu Plus, Amazon Video, Crunchyroll, Funimation Now, the Disney Plus one. There's also one coming from Warner Brothers, so on. There's the DC one. Like there's so many
CBS All Access also.
CBS All Access as well. Like, as much as I want to watch that the new Twilight Zone, like, I'm sorry, but the fact that it's on fucking it's locked behind a streaming service.
Yeah, $5 paywall.
It's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, apparently they're putting the entirety of The Simpsons on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So
at least maybe the entirety except one episode.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
At least as far as we're assuming, but
yeah, and that's kind of my thing, like I will be honest, so I was happy because on Amazon, CBS All Access actually came out with the entire, like, the first episode and the second episode. So if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can actually go and watch the first 2 episodes of the Twilight Zone on CBS All Access, because it's free. And they were both released on the same day. Now, the big issue is that you cannot, you can't watch the next episodes, because obviously those are the ones that are blocked by the subscription price, which kind of sucks, because after watching the first episode, I am sold on the show, and I really want to watch it. It's kind of funny because there were a bunch of comments underneath. By the way, it was also released for free on YouTube, so you guys can go ahead and watch it. It's also on YouTube.
Yep.
But it was kind of funny because the comments underneath the video were like, "This is going to be the most pirated show of 2019." It's like, yeah, that's so true. Oh my god, so many people are going to find their way to watch this goddamn show because it's so good. Like, the first episode was so good, and I'm so glad Jordan Peele is on the team for that. Honestly, it's super good. But yeah. It just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I think I can count the number of subscription services, but, like, what do I have? I have Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll, Funimation.
If only there was a monthly subscription service that could give us access to all of TV.
Oh, you mean cable?
Nah.
Bruh.
Nah, that can't be right.
What are you talking about? Sir?
Why would I want to watch TV on cable when I can
What?
watch it over the internet?
Go on.
Nah, but yeah.
Yeah. So, do we want to venture into the world of discontinued products and stuff like that?
Honestly, I feel like we should just call it in because we did talk about the Nindies Direct. We talked about Gotham and all that. We talked
Did
a
y'all
bit
talk
about
about the devices
Endgame.
stuff while I was gone?
Yeah, we talked about Stadia, Google Stadia, a little bit.
Oh, the Google shit? That thing's
Yeah.
gonna crash and burn, honestly.
That's what I was saying, just like cloud gaming,
Like
just
that is for
hardware
such a
compatibility.
niche audience
Yeah.
that like it's not gonna soar. It's not gonna fly all that well. It's not gonna be all that successful. Because the majority of people do not have internet good enough to even like handle something like that.
I honestly don't know, like, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but I don't know why they're even bothering with this.
Yeah, when I heard that Google was entering the like gaming scene, I was like, that's kind of cool actually. Like competition's always a good thing, and it's been
I
a long
absolutely
time
agree, yeah.
since we've had a new like company enter the gaming scene. The last one was Microsoft, like way back for the original Xbox.
Whenever
So,
people do attempt it, like, it's usually just like a fucking scam or they just fail flat
well,
out.
when other people attempt it, it's usually like a very small thing. That is, I don't want to
Yeah.
use the term hardcore because I really don't judge if, say, if some people primarily only play like, say, mobile stuff, and I mean like actual mobile games, not like Candy Crush or shit like that.
Hello.
But like yeah, like when new stuff does come into the gaming scene, it's usually like very like light stuff like the Ouya, which is like mobile games on your TV, except the Ouya was terrible, or it's like
I remember the Ouya. Oh my god.
yeah, or like streaming boxes like Apple TV and shit. Like those streaming boxes have some games sometimes, and it's like that's also a thing. But like what I mean is like a full on new like console or anything like that, like a studio that like a new company that just makes a new studio and everything.
Didn't they bankrupt
Like
or
what
something like
Microsoft
that?
did.
Which is why they weren't able to they weren't able to they weren't able to meet their promises. The Ouya. Like something happened, which is why like it turned into just like an Android like gaming thing.
Well, no, apparently the Ouya was just it didn't really have much in general.
Well, like because they advertised it to be like extremely good, and then when it came out, it just was there was a huge switch between there was a switch, and that's why they killed it. But like there was it was a successful Kickstarter, I remember, and then they for some reason it went from a really successful product from Kickstarter to like a complete disaster. I don't what happened. Why did it suddenly become like an Android? Just an
I'm
Android
not sure.
console? Like, I don't know. It was. I remember someone did a video about it. Right? Was it? Spawnwave. Yeah, Spawnwave did a video about it, and he talked about because he bought an Ouya in 2019. I don't know. Was Nvidia Shield really good?
I guess you could kind of count Nvidia Shield. It's sort of like, if I recall correctly, isn't it similar to like stuff like Ouya and shit, where it's just
Yeah, but I think the Nvidia Shield did a lot better.
yeah. Well, actually,
Because
if I recall correctly, didn't the Nvidia Shield had stuff like Nintendo games on it? Like Super Mario Galaxy was on Nvidia Shield.
Was it?
I think
Maybe.
so, something like that. But so yeah, like Nvidia Shield, it's definitely better than stuff like Ouya and like streaming boxes
there's
where it's
Fortnite
primarily
on
just like
Nvidia Shield.
mobile style games on there. But it's still not what I'm exactly looking for when I think of like a new company entering the gaming scene. Like I said, like what I picture is like when Microsoft entered, where they like, yeah, we're gonna enter the console scene. We're gonna have a new console. We're gonna have like we're gonna open up new studios and acquire studios and stuff like that. And and that's how one of the most popular first-person shooters of all time, Halo, came out.
Yeah. I mean,
And that's what I was looking for when I heard that Google was entering the gaming scene, not this fucking Stadia shit.
And apparently there is a console attached to it, but like...
No, there's no console.
No, apparently it's a... there is a cloud hardware. It'll use a Intel processor.
You don't buy anything. You don't really even have to buy the controller that they made for it.
Well, it says, upon launch, Stadia's cloud hardware will initially use a custom Intel 86 processor. It will use a custom AMD...
Well, that's hardware on their end, though. It's not hardware that we have to buy.
Because it says it will also use a custom AMD GPU and stuff like that.
Maybe they are releasing something, but when they announced it, all they showed off when it came to stuff that you would actually have to buy is like the controller if you wanted the controller.
Right.
Don't buy the controller, by the way. It looks terrible.
Yeah. Okay, so then is it like because I know obviously it's just a direct Wi-Fi link, right? To like place it to like a cloud wherever there's a data center, right? But that's why I'm wondering, like, why, like, under on the Wikipedia page it says there's a section for hardware, right? It says 16 gigabytes of RAM, 484 gigabytes of bandwidth, solid state drive storage. I'm sitting here like, so there is hardware? Question mark. Well, what's going on?
If there is, then wow, that did not come across at all in the initial reveal.
Yeah.
Because in the initial reveal, the only hardware they showed off was a controller, a controller.
Oh, so there is So there is actually there's going to be a GPU that's coming out from AMD, which is all right. Yeah, that's what it seems like. That there's going to be like a Linux driver on it. Yeah. That's what it looks like, that Google partnered with AMD so that they can make the like a GPU. Well, I guess. I'm not really all that excited about it. I think Stadia is really weird because I don't like cloud gaming. I used to dig it when I didn't have a gaming PC, but I figured with all the money that I spent on like that I would have spent on cloud gaming in a year, I could have bought myself like a mid-tier gaming desktop, or even a low-tier, mid-tier, like, or high-tier gaming laptop. It's just insane. I just I can't do it. I just don't believe in cloud gaming anymore.
I don't think we're even ready for cloud gaming.
No,
the bandwidth and shit required for it. No, we definitely
and with
do
the
not
quality
have it
of service we get from IPSs. Absolutely not.
So the fact that their whole console is based on that is just like, nah, fam. Like,
good.
That's appealing to such a first world like market. Like, not everyone has really good internet.
Yeah. I don't get it. But hey, you know what? To each their own.
Yeah. Also, Ray hasn't said anything at the moment because his phone died, so he's trying to get back in. But
rest in peace.
He'll be back in a second.
All right, we should end the podcast though. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, what?
No, I was kidding. I was just like, we should end the podcast.
What'd you say?
I said we should end the podcast now.
Okay, without him.
Yeah, no.
But while we're just alone, time to make the fetish cast.
Oh yeah, you guys should check out our new podcast, Eric and I.
Is it just you and me?
Well, yeah, because one day, so for those of you in the distant past, I don't know if you guys remember, but Eric and Ray used to do a podcast. Not a podcast. You guys used to do a show back in the day, right? Or was it you and Caesar?
Oh, well, Ray and Caesar had a thing where they would like do some shows,
and occasionally you would come over, right?
And then occasionally I would come over, but yeah, that's it. Also, damn it, Lawrence, you stalled so much we couldn't talk about feet at all. So.
Oh, he's gone again. All right, so.
Okay, never mind.
Feet and soles and armpits for Isaac.
We're mentioning armpits for Isaac.
He's our brother. He's our brother. Rest in peace. We need him.
There you go. God, we really have just gone full on with the fucking fetish jokes at this point.
the only place that we won't make it is at CPAC. So if you guys actually are listening to this and you're gonna go see us at CPAC, well, please
what
don't
if
bring it
an
up.
audience member like asks, "Start making feet jokes already"?
That would be you. You'll
That
just
what?
show-
I'm not even gonna be there.
Yeah, but imagine you just show up in like a disguise on the day of the panel, and you're just like, "Start making feet jokes already."
Dude, I'm about to do that now. Then I'm about to come and be like, I listen to your podcast a lot. You guys make a lot of funny feet jokes. Why aren't you making them during the panel?
I wonder how many people are actually going to show up. That would be interesting. But feet, toes. Oh, Ray, what's up?
Ray just doesn't say anything.
Yep. We killed him. Wait, he said something. Maybe he isn't all that. Maybe he's joining the Foot Clan. Maybe he's joining the Foot Clan. Ray. Oh,
Ray, are you gonna
guess
say
not.
something?
So souls.
You just keep repeating the parts of the feet. Like, what are you doing?
Arches.
Okay.
Heels.
Yep. That's another one.
What's that space in between the toes called?
The what?
The space in between the toes.
I don't know. This, I think it's just the space in between them. That's it. I don't think there is a name.
Oh, Ray.
Is the show still going?
Yes.
Yeah, it's still going all right.
So you guys could have just talked about something else instead of just like waiting for me to rejoin, right?
No, we talked
No,
about toes,
nah,
bro.
we didn't talk about anything else.
I'm sure you guys are telling the complete truth. As soon as I listen to the archive recording, then yeah.
Nah, you're in for a real treat when we
Totally
listen
gonna
into the
be
archive.
2 minutes of silence, which it shouldn't be anyway.
No, it's not. We
Nah,
actually did
don't worry.
use-
We talked a lot actually. We talked
Yeah.
all about like Disney Plus and everything.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah. But you know,
Anyway, sorry, my phone died in the middle of that. That's why I was trying to end the show quickly. But like, yeah, and right now I'm trying to charge it, but it's not. I turned it on 3 times and it's not letting me like keep the phone on so I can end the fucking show. But whatever.
no worries. All right,
Yeah.
everybody. I think we've talked your ears off and your feet off. We've talked your ears and your feet off. So, which is surprisingly. So today we're clocking in at 2 hours and 20 minutes. So kind of
Saying,
decent.
like, a 2-hour
Yeah.
podcast is like, what a concept.
Yeah, what a concept. And it is 1:34 a.m. So hopefully you guys made it to this long. But next time, please join us for hopefully we actually do talk about Captain Marvel spoilers. We'll maybe Eric's hosting the next podcast, so.
I am? Oh right, I said that.
So he's hosting
I was like,
the
wait,
next
what?
podcast.
I did?
So he will be in charge of all the topics and everything. So let's give it up and see where we go. We got to do this at least once every season. So yeah, all right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. My name is Royal Du Lorenzo. I'm the Blue Squid here on the Inkling
Shouldn't
Brothers
I be doing it?
podcast.
Alright,
What?
whatever then. My name is
Go.
Ray Olsen. I'm a Meatloaf Man.
Whatever. Did you wanna say something else?
No, I was saying you should go, Ray.
No, I was saying that I should have been the one to end it for consistency, but okay.
Oh yeah, end it.
Yeah. What are you, Isaac? Freaking taking over when Ray's
Bruh.
supposed to be hosting? Don't bruh me. That's what you just did.
All right, Ray, go.
I already did, but like, my name is Ray, also known as Meatloaf Man. I'm the Purple Squid of the Inkling Brothers podcast.
My name is Royal Du Lorenzo. I'm the Blue Squid here on the Inkling Brothers podcast.
And I'm Eric. I gave an extra pause there.
And special thanks to Ray for hosting this podcast. It was a good one and a really short one. So let's give it up, and hopefully next week we'll be in for another treat. So see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Toes. See you.
Peace.
Do you say bye toes?